Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this Leviathan game of priority targets between the Deathwatch and the Thousand Suns. So priority targets, and we're doing sweeping engagement deployment zone, so it's from the middle to the corner and the middle to the corner. We'll mark it out with dice in a bit, but it looks like that. And then we've got objectives, so we've got one in the middle and the other ones are all sort of in each quarter, but not in the centre of each quarter, they're sort of scattered about. And priority targets is you get, if you have one objective, you get 5. If you've got 2, you get another 5. You can only get a maximum of 10 per turn for the primaries. So you score extra primaries at the end of the game for every objective you control. So surviving is a thing. And then we're doing sweep and clear. So if you have an objective you control it in your command phase, later on you can move off of it and it resumes yours. It's sticky objectives. So nice, simple, easy mission there. I've got lots of ruins all over the place to block your line of sight, or ruin your line of sight, you could say. You can't shoot through them, but you can shoot into them. And you can shoot out if you're wholly within them. So everything's a ruin, even the small ones now, because they don't have to be at least 5 inches tall to be obscuring now, which is nice. Yeah. So there's ruins all over the place. There's also some crates and crate positions, having barrels of laughs. And of course, I like a good bush. So there's little bushes scattered about as well. So nice, simple terrain, but lots of line of sight blocking all over the place. So and a few little firing lanes here and there. And a simple mission. So yeah. Before we see the guests and the armies for today, smash the like button, hit subscribe. There's a battle report normally every single week. And if you want to, you can support the channel further by becoming a YouTube channel member. Also, if you like buying miniatures and paints and things at a discount, which I'm sure you do, check out Element Games. There's a link below for them as well. So, yeah, without further ado...
Hello!
It's Neil, my fellow heretic.
Again. Yeah.
And you bought a different Chaos Army again.
I did.
Because you love Chaos Armies.
I do.
I love Chaos Armies too. So you bought your Thousand Suns.
I have.
And if anyone's wondering, why are they red? It's because it's their heresy colour scheme.
It is.
And you've even got some heresy... Well, most of them are heresy models, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which is absolutely glorious. I've got the Deathwatch. I'm filming this well before the Space Marine Codex release, and this will probably be the last game I play with them before the Space Marine Codex release, because it's going to come out probably within a month or so.
A couple of weeks, I imagine.
Yeah, so this should come out before that. So Deathwatch, Thousand Suns. Would you like to run through your Thousand Suns lists and what Thousand Suns do? Because they have Cabal rituals still, don't they? But they're different.
We do. So, Cabal rituals, they're a little less complicated, but yeah.
They're still really good.
We'll get into some of them, I imagine.
Yeah.
But basically, each unit gives me... Units have a rule which is Cabal Sorcerers X, and they give that many
Cabal
points. It's usually 1. I think these guys give 2, something like that.
Yeah, I mean...
I think this army has 17 in total. I can't remember.
Yeah, and that's at the start of your turn, isn't it? Or start of your command phase or something like that. You count up what models you've got and how many Cabal points they give you. Like I said, most infantry units just give you 1. I think you can have like a flame which gives you an extra 1.
Nope,
if you have
flame
any...
does other things these days.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. And then obviously characters give you a bit more. So basically, if you're facing Thousand Suns, kill the characters first if you can.
Oh.
And Cabal rituals do all sorts of fun and amazing things, which, as you said, we'll get to when you do them, I guess.
Yeah, just when I mess with you.
And then you've got another thing where you can make all your psychic weapons be... Is it lethal hits, sustained hits, and something else?
So at the start of each of my command phases, I choose one of lethal hits, sustained hits, or devastating wounds, and all psychic weapons in my army get that.
Into your next command phase.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. Okay, and there are ways you can make weapons, psychic weapons as well, which is really nice.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. So what have you got then? I think that's sort of basics.
We have 5 units of 5 Marines. Each one has a heavy bolter in it.
Which is representing what they call
Soul
Reaper Cannon. Soul Reaper Cannon. These are Soul Reaper Cannons, but in the days of the heresy, they were called heavy bolters.
Well, technically there are actual... there are assault cannons I could get for heresy, but then I'd have to remake the models. I'm not going to do, because
they're quite cool looking heavy bolters as well.
Those weapon sprues didn't exist at the time.
Yeah, but they look cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 units for 5 Rubiks. Each one's got a Soul Reaper Cannon, and obviously a sorcerer.
Each have an icon of flame. What that does is, on a critical wound, they have an extra AP.
Oh yes, that's right. I remember now. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
And then these 3 have a Exalted Sorcerer on disc attached. This is a disc of Zinch. Get used to it.
Well, the base is a disc, right?
When I was originally doing it, I did try and make some heresy-looking people on discs, and it didn't really work out. So I thought,
chuck on an old school jet bike.
Yeah. Why not jet bike? That's a great idea.
They look cool. Okay, so you got 3 exalted sorcerers on disc, and they do something about my movement, don't they?
Yeah, they can. Each of them, in my movement phase, I pick an enemy unit, roll a d6. On a 1, I take mortal wounds. On any other result, your movement, charge, and advance rolls are halved.
Yeah, so they can be really annoying. Okay, cool. And you've given some of them enhancements and
Yes,
things?
each one has an enhancement. This one, he can do a ritual that someone else has done, which you're not normally allowed to do.
Okay, cool. So
Each one is like once per phase you can do this. He can do the same one as someone else.
Yeah,
basically.
Cool. Okay.
He has the Athenian Scrolls, which essentially he generates an extra cabal point.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And he has the Umbrellific Crystal, which is he can pick his unit off the board and put it somewhere else, essentially.
Yeah, so it's like a... Is it
uh,
like the end of your turn or the end of my turn or something?
It's at the end of my command phase. I can do it, and then at the end of the next movement phase,
then they drop down again. So they can redeploy on the same turn, essentially.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Then we have Demon Prince. No wings, just Demon Prince.
Yes.
He's punchy. He has a stealth aura, kind of like Toxicreens.
Yeah, and anything within 6 inches of him gets stealth.
Venom Throats, rather.
Venom Throats, yeah. So anything within 6 of him gets stealth, so -1 hit from ranged attacks. So that's going to be really good.
Once per battle, he can point at a Rubric or Terminator unit and give them precision for a phase.
So he can make you more precise.
Yeah, just I can nuke a character if I need to.
Okay, well, save that for if you draw the assassinate card, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
And we have a unit of 10 Scarab Cult Terminators.
Yes.
Their special thing is when they're led by a psyker, which they are. Well, I think it's just when they have a psyker in the unit.
Yes.
The unit leader does it.
Even with just the aspiring sorcerer or whatever they're called.
Yeah, I can't remember what
you
that
would
one's
still
called.
get it, and then -1 to wound if I'm hitting them with something that's strength 6 or higher, basically.
Yeah.
So mini transhuman.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And you've got a couple of Soul Reapers and some missiles in there as well?
Yeah, two Soul Reaper cannons represented by these flamers.
Yeah.
Because that's what comes with that particular type of Terminator, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the same guys have the Hellfire Missile ranks.
Yeah.
Because it's simpler.
Easy to keep track of.
Yes. Because I'm not taking them off until I have to.
Cool.
And then they're led by the Scarab Cult Terminator, Terminator Sorcerer even.
Yeah.
His special thing is... What was the special thing? I point at a unit and I can reroll hit rolls of 1, I think?
Yeah, your entire army can reroll hit rolls of 1 against the unit he points at. Yeah. Very nice.
And then... Oh, the other thing. Basically everyone... All rubrics have a 5-up invuln save. These guys give them a 4-up.
Oh, they actually give the rubric marines a 4-up?
Yep.
Oh, actually, that's really good. Yeah. Okay, so your entire army has a 4-up invulnerable save.
Most of it.
Apart from your Vortex Beast.
All of them.
All the ones that haven't got a leader.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's also both variants of Exalted Sorcerer do that. So you can get 6 units, all 6 of your rubric marines that you're allowed to take.
So you're telling me you can run 60 rubric marines all with 4+ invulnerable saves in the list?
Yes.
That sounds pretty filthy. Okay. And then you've got 2 Vortex Beasts at the back, which are really cool. They're pretty good now. They've got 5 Inferno Paint, and you can do mortal wounds for things near them after you've moved.
Yeah, after they move, they do a 6-inch mortal wound battle shock bomb, essentially.
Yeah, nasty.
And they have attacks, and they're decent. They're decent in combat, and they have a varying...
An interesting shooting attack.
Yeah. They have like 3 varieties: anti-tank shot.
Yeah.
Flamer, marine killer, sort of thing.
Yeah. They're quite killy now. They're more reliable, and they're just difficult to kill and can just run around and do mortal wounds. I like them now. They're good. In previous editions, they were a bit hit and miss, but now you can just charge them at the enemy and go, "Here's some mortal wounds." And now you have to kill me, or there's going to be more next turn. That's basically. So they're good. Cool. Okay, I think that's everything. There's not 1,000 of them though.
No, that's hard to do.
No, yes. Okay, so 1,000 Suns. Nice. Right. Deathwatch. Very quickly go from my Deathwatch. So Deathwatch with Space Marines we get over the moment. Obviously, as mentioned at the time of filming, that still means I can reroll all hits and all wounds, not just all hits, which is going to be changing too. But anyway, over a moment, and then I get. I'm using the Deathwatch detachment, because if I run the Gladiators detachment, I might as well just play Space Marines, right? I have actually thought about doing that because of how nerfed my stratagems are. I have actually considered running them as plain Space Marines, because I can still use that detachment and still use the Deathwatch units. But it just means I won't get my cool Deathwatch teleporting strat and things. But anyway, so the Deathwatch, what's it called? Black Spear Task Force, I think it's called. Once per game, I can have the army-wide lethal hits, sustained hits, or precision hits on critical hits. They're like my free tactical doctrine things. And there is a stratagem I've got where I can put a unit in one of those every turn if I really wanted to. So basically, they're a bit more killy than normal Space Marines. But let's run through the list very quickly. So I've got a lieutenant with 10 Hellblasters. Hellblasters can shoot on death. They're really fun. And the lieutenant enables in a fullback shooting charge and always have lethal hits, which is very nice. The lieutenant also has the Beacon Angelus. So him and his unit can now deep strike, which is fun because deep striking Hellblasters is hilarious. What's not to like? I've got a unit of intercessors. They give me stick objectives, but in this mission we're playing stick objectives, so they're just going to be running around doing things, probably dying. I've got 5 Vanguard veterans. They're in the list because they're cheap now and quick. 4 of them have got shields and heirloom weapons, and the other one's got an heirloom weapon with a plasma pistol. They do lethal hits on the charge as well, which is quite nice. 5 heavy intercessors. They're chonky, a toughness 6 and 3 wounds. They just don't die for their points, which is very good. And they get +1 to their save against damage 1 as well. So against all your bolters and things. If I'm on an objective that I control, they'll get +1 to their save, which is nice. So that's them. That's all the bread and butter. And then the killy stuff at the back here. So I've got a unit of 3 Eradicators. They reroll all hits, wounds, and damage against vehicles and monsters. You got some monsters.
Yeah, we do.
Yay! So that's really good, but they do only get 1 shot now, unlike in 9th, but the rerolls kind of make up for it, I guess. I've got a unit of Deathwatch Terminators and a Terminator Captain here. So the unit of Terminators has 2 guys with Cyclone Missiles and a guy with a Heavy Flamer. 2 Power Fists and a Chain Fist there as well, and then 2 guys with hammers and shields, because the shields give them an extra wound, which is nice. Previously I ran more hammers, but because Devastating Wounds changed to not being mortal wounds now, they can't just walk up and smack through loads of chaff infantry anymore, which is really annoying. So I put in a Heavy Flamer instead. Terminator Captain will enable that unit to reroll their charges, which is quite cool. And once per battle round, they can also have a battle tactic stratagem for free, which is nice. So 3 armor contempt every time you want to shoot them, basically, or something, which is very nice. They get a teleport homer as well, so I'll put that down at the start of the game, and they can rapid ingress near it for free. If they charge something as well, actually, it's something I always forget because it never really does anything. But basically, when they charge something, I can make you take a battle shot test. But big whoop, it doesn't really do much. The Terminator Captain, though, has got an enhancement, the Tome of Etroclades, which means once per game I can have a second Oath of Moment target. So I can have 2 oaths for one particular battle round, which is really tasty. So that's them. Yes, that's a Whirlwind, everybody. It's a very old Whirlwind. I wanted some indirect fire, and Desolation Nerf gun guys look terrible and are actually 50 more points than a Whirlwind. So if you're playing Space Marines and you want indirect fire, get a Whirlwind. They're really good. They're actually strength 8, AP 2, damage 2, and like D6 plus 3 shots at blast. They're pretty good, actually. And if they shoot infantry, you've got to take a battle shot test.
Nice.
Think of it as a Plague Burst Crawler, but without the entropy cannons. And actually with 1 extra AP.
Excellent. Things to annoy Andy with.
Yes, basically. And of course I can give it +1 hit with a Tech Marine if I really wanted to as well.
Yeah.
So that'll cancel the indirect fire -1 hit thing. But yeah, so Whirlwind. Speaking of Tech Marines, I've got a Tech Marine. He's going to be walking around with some Dreadnoughts, giving them buffs and repairing them and things. One thing I actually normally forget with the Tech Marine as well is if vehicles near him die, he gets more attacks in combat.
Ooh.
Yeah, I normally forget about that, but normally he doesn't need to get in a fight. But anyway, Tech Marine. 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, both with a Macro Plasma, Stormbolt Nipples, and Icarus Rocket Pods. That one's got a Heavy Flamer. That one's got a Underslung Gatling Cannon, so that's fun. And then over here in a Rhino, with a Hunter Killer Missile, because they're free now, I'm going to have some Deathwatch Veterans with a Chaplain. So the Deathwatch Veterans have 2 Swords on boards, 2 Infernus Heavy Bolters, and a Sergeant with a Combi Weapon and Xenophase Blade. That's got a firing deck. So guess what I'm going to be shooting out the top of it?
Some guns.
Some heavy bolters.
Yeah.
That's fun. So it's going to be cheaper than a Razorback and more killy than a Razorback.
Hooray.
It's great, isn't it? Because if you get a Razorback with heavy bolters, it's just one twin-linked heavy bolter.
Mm.
That's less points, so I can have 2 actual heavy bolters shooting out of it. It's good, isn't it? That's them. Deathwatch Veterans also reroll hit rolls of 1, and against Xenos reroll all hits, but you're not Xenos. And the Chaplain is going to be joining them and will give them +1 to wound, which is very nice in combat. And then once per game, he can make something near him not battle shot. That's his thing, and that's very handy with the insane bravery change that's happening now. And I had some points left over, so I gave him the Thief of Secrets. So his hitty stick is now Strength 7 -2 free damage. And bearing in mind that's with rerolling 1s to hit and +1 to wound.
Ooh.
He can be pretty frightening. But he is Chaplain Cassius, so he should be pretty badass, right? But he's an Ultramarine, so maybe he's not. One thing I did forget to mention, the Redemptors do actually have -1 damage, like they used to in Knights, so that's really cool. And the Rhinos repair themselves.
Oh, good.
That's fun. I think that's absolutely everything. If I've missed anything, I'll mention it in the game. But Deathwatch, Thousand Suns. We just need to roll to see who goes where now, I guess.
Yes.
So we're here or there. So after you.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. That's not a 4. Do you want to defend or attack? Basically, do you want to deploy first or second?
Yeah, Karen. Which one's which?
Defender, you pick where you go and you have to deploy first.
Excellent. I shall attack.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're going over there then, because me as a defender will pick over here, because then I get a better camera angle.
Exactly.
And I'll deploy first, we'll alternate, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back after deployment. The Deathwatch are down here. The Chaos Heretics, the Thousand Suns, are over there. For the Deathwatch deployment, I've put my Eradicators in reserves. Obviously, the Veterans and the Chaplain are in the Rhino over here. And I've put all the Hellblasters with the Lieutenant in Deep Strike, so obviously Beacon and Jealous. And the Terminators are in Deep Strike as well. So Rhino here with the Veterans. They're essentially here so I can go that way or that way if I need to, and also in case I need to go in the corner and investigate some signal or something weird going on. Vanguard Veterans are here as well for essentially the same purpose. Bit of speed and mobility. I'm not expecting to dominate that flank, but I can probably get some points over there and be annoying. Over here, I've got the Intercessors here for basically the same reason. They can run onto that objective and go over there if I get engaged or something. In the middle, 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts with a Tech Marine between them, so he gets lone operative. I'll put one out as bait. And then you reminded me how amazing the anti-tank weapons were on the Vortex Beast, so I made sure I hid one of them. And the heavy Intercessors are behind the ruin there, camping on that. And of course the Whirlwind is in the corner behind the ruin, because indirect fire. Where else do you put a bit of artillery? So do you want to run through your deployment with the Thousand Suns? It seems like a thin red line.
Yeah, well, we didn't have that many guys, and it can't be that subtle, Mutalists at the front. There, I put them in the nice, 6-inch trifecta around the
Demon Prince.
Demon Prince.
So everything in this blob here is all got stealth.
It's all his stealth, yes.
Very nice. Okay, cool. So Vortex Beast with a unit of rubrics, and they're the unit that's got the what enhancement?
This one is the double Cabal points.
The do an extra ritual that's already been used one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
No, sorry, that's extra Cabal points. This one is...
do the extra ritual.
Yeah, double ritual.
Cool. And obviously Demon Prince there, and then you've got 2 units of rubrics here.
Yeah.
Doubling up on that objective and kind of screening out this corner as well.
They're going to go off and screen once this is stickied, and I just needed somewhere safe to put another unit. So.
Yeah, because once you've had it, and if I can't get it, I can't get it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you got another unit here.
There,
Investigating some crates.
Teleporty ones.
The teleporty ones.
Yep. So
the Teletubbies.
No.
is he Tinky Winky? No. Okay.
So they're ready to jump off and land wherever is necessary.
Yeah. Cool.
Score some points. Annoy you.
Yeah.
Whatever they can do.
They're going to jump around and be annoying, and of course you put your brick of Terminators with the Terminators also in Deep Strike.
Yes.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Basically. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, let's roll to see who goes first. Once we've done the roll off, I'll decide where my teleport hammer goes, and then we'll crack on. So after you, sir, it's a 5.
Ooh.
You have a 5 for the other roll as well, or was that a 4? I can't remember. I rolled the same again. So it's going to be Thousand Suns turn 1. I'll put that down somewhere. We'll see what cards you get. You do movement and commandment phase, and we'll be back. Okay, so we've done Thousand Suns turn 1 command and movement phase. After the roll off, I've got my deploy teleport hammer thingy down here. So if I want to rapid ingress my terminators near that, I don't have to pay the CP, which is nice. As for objectives, you got some good ones for turn 1. Secure no man's land and extend battle lines. So basically, keep your home objective, which it's sticky now anyway, and then get 2 objectives in no man's land and you get 10 points.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, you've moved to get 2 objectives in no man's land.
Yeah.
So easy. Yeah, nice and easy one. Do you want to run through what you've moved, where and why and how?
Yeah, so the Vortex Beasts both moved up to secure the objectives because they're fast.
Fast, big and scary, yeah.
These guys, they moved over here just so they can take some pot shots at your unit hiding behind the building. Meanwhile, this guy, he moved around to the outside of the building so that he can get line of sight down this corridor to doom bolt your
My dreadnoughts.
your the back dreadnought.
Okay, right. Cool.
Meanwhile, this unit of Rurik's moved in here so that he can doom bolt your back dreadnought.
Yeah, because he's the guy that can do a ritual that's already been used,
Yes.
as long as you've got the points for it. And your Demon Prince has moved up with everything as well.
He's sitting at the back, out of sight, giving his 6-inch stealth aura to both of these and the unit of Rurik's.
Yeah, really good. I'm assuming he gets stealth as well, right?
Yeah, because he's a unit within 6 inches of himself. So.
He's within 6 inches of himself. Yes, yes, cool. Yeah.
Very interesting if you had Holy Within. You actually have to have a unit bigger than 6 inches. Like, am I wholly within 6 inches?
I mean, a Baneblade can't be wholly within 6 inches of itself, can it? Yeah. Well, it depends where you measure from. Do you measure from the centre of the unit or just anywhere in the unit? Anyway, these Rubik Marines got a really big advance, didn't they?
They did. They got a 5-inch advance. We discovered Rubik's only move 5 inches.
Yeah, Rubik Marines' movements has changed quite a lot in the last few editions. In 8th edition, the guys moved 5, but the sorcerers moved 6. And then I think in 9th, they all just moved 6, and now they all just move 5.
Yep.
Or something weird like that.
And
so they ran over there.
Slingshot. I thought about doing some slingshotting around with sorcerers on disc because they're very fast.
Yeah.
Basically, they can move from one end of the unit to the other while it's moving.
Yeah, you can kind of make the unit a little bit faster. But yeah, so they ran over there. They sort of stayed there, stick objective, screening out, and just holding their ground. And then these guys moved from like here to there. Basically.
Yeah, they didn't go too far.
Yeah, I mean, if you put them out here, they'll probably die, right?
Yeah.
So keeping them safe, keeping them in your pocket.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then you choose army-wide lethal hits on psychic weapons, didn't you? Into your next command phase.
It didn't matter that much because not many psychic weapons are going to be shot.
No.
I think the only one that's going to be shot is his at that dreadnought.
Oh,
so
charming! A lethal hit would help them. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, when do you do your cabal rituals? Is it just any time during the shooting phase, or
they are all different?
Oh, so
Doom Bolt, start of the shooting phase. So that's what we're doing.
You're going to start off with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 7 cabal points. I'm doing a Doom Bolt.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that
guy
over there. Okay, and he's doing it where?
He's shooting. Because he's within 6 inches of a
Vortex
Beast, the range for it is doubled, so it can target within 36 inches.
Yeah.
So it's hitting your back dreadnought.
Yeah, it's just pick a unit that's visible, isn't it? Or something. Yep. Cool, you're picking on the Ultramarine. Cool.
Start the shooting phase, selecting a unit within 18 inches of invisible. Roll a d6. On a 1, you take d3 mortal wounds. On a 2 to 5, you take d3 plus 3. And on a 6, you take d3 plus 6.
Okay, sounds painful. Come on, roll a dice.
Yeah.
So it's D3. So it's D3. I mean, it's better than nothing, isn't it? It's
D3.
The D3 dices. It makes things a lot easier. Oh, look, it's 1. Right, okay.
It's fine.
Okay, cool. And then you were going to use his...
For another 7...
do a second Doom Bolt because of his enhancement.
Yep.
And he's putting it on...
The same one.
The same one because you can still see him. Yeah, cool.
It's 3.
So that would be D3 plus 3, yeah? So 6. Okay. That was slightly painful. I didn't like that.
Could have killed him. Well, a little bit unlucky. That's fine.
Yeah,
still did. I did what? 7.
7 mortal wounds for 3, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
nice.
Then I have 3 cabal points left, which I shall save for later.
In case there's something you can do for 3 cabal points.
There is. But not yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So into the rest of your shooting phase, we will probably do less damage than you did at the start of the shooting phase.
Yeah, probably.
You've got a couple of vortex beasts and some bolt guns to shoot.
I do. Let's find out what happened that does. I also need to check my strats.
Right, we're moving on to the mutual vortex beast, and we're starting with one that you called Armsy, the one in the middle.
He has 4 arms. That's He has 4 arms under his arms, if you have a look.
Oh! Yes, he does. Interesting. It's like he's got a little meteor vortex beast bursting out of him. How gross.
Some go backwards.
So he's shooting their like anti-tank profile, which is like one shot into the front dreadnought.
Warp vortex beam.
Cool. So he's shooting the dreadnought at the front. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm getting cover, but yeah.
One shot. Hits on 3s.
One shot's all you need. A wise man once said. You've hit. On toughness 10. You strength 18, you said? Or something? So freeze to wound.
Yes, and I have devastating wounds in case it comes up.
Oh.
It came up!
Oh, no. Right.
So no save for you.
No, and then you said it was D6 plus
D6
6?
plus 6.
Okay, but I will get -1 damage to that, so it won't one shot kill me. Whoop. But it came very close, so it would be 11, but it's 10 damage.
10 damage.
It's got 2 left.
There you go.
That was quite painful. I'm glad I didn't Armour of Contempt, because it would have made no difference, because you got devastating wounds.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Ooh.
Okay, is that hazardous as well, or is that just...
Nope.
No? Oh, that's annoying. Vortex Beast number 2?
Yes. Yeah, now it's the consideration, isn't it? What is he on? 2?
He's on 2, and the one at the back's on 5.
Ooh, what toughness was he?
Toughness 10.
Ah, solid then.
Yeah.
Gonna do another beam.
Yeah?
Because I'd need to get, I have a Marine Killer variant, which is...
Oh, you'd be wounding on 6s, I'm
D6
guessing.
plus 3 attacks, wounding on 5s, AP 2, damage 2. So I need to get 2 of them through, probably saving on what? 4s?
If it's AP2, yeah, 4's on its Armour of Contempt, yeah.
Yeah, so I need to get 4 successful wounds.
Yeah, you might be
on 5s.
if you get one more of those big shots
yeah.
through, he's probably dead, because he's not getting cover from that one either. So
let's have a go.
you're going to just do the big shot into the front one again?
Yep.
Just finish him off? Okay, I won't do anything. You've hit, okay. No. Freeze to wound. Don't roll a 6 again.
I don't think I'm in range to do it to the back one. That's the main reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, quite short range, aren't they? Okay, so it has wounded, but it's not AP 4.
Yep.
So I'll get a 6 up save.
Yes.
So I need a 6 now.
Yes.
That's what we're saying. It's not a 6. No. So then it's D6 plus 6.
Yes.
Which becomes D6 plus 5, but either way I'm dead. Yeah. Do I go boom? No. Okay, but you have killed a dreadnought.
Good work, Vortex Beasts.
They're pretty nasty, aren't they?
Right, I seriously doubt that my Exalted Sorcerer is in range, but I will check.
Let's check ranges and things.
It's fine, I've got to hit. 18 inches. It's probably not enough. That's why I stopped and paused for a second about whether I should shoot him at that.
Oh, I see.
Because he might have managed to do it. Maybe. And then he could have just
shot everyone, potentially.
Done that one in, and he was in range. Whoops.
Yeah. I mean, you've killed one.
But I killed a dreadnought. It's fine.
Cool.
So he's...
So it's just going to be
no shots there.
A few bolt guns at these chaps.
Some guns here.
That's about it then, I think.
Yeah. So I've got... What can I actually see?
It's probably move 3 that can see him or something.
3, and one of them has a assault rifle cannon. So.
Oh no!
Yep.
And they're what, AP 1 now?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm getting cover as well, so I won't bother doing anything. That's fine.
There you go. Right. So I've got 2 bolts.
Inferno bolters.
Guns.
Yeah, 2 shots all the time now they are, so you'll have 4 shots for them.
Ooh,
yeah, they just rapid fire all the time basically.
Yeah.
Nice. All bolt guns now just have 2 shots. It's really nice.
Did it?
Yeah, like a normal bolt gun just has 2 shots flat now, rather than rapid fire. Yeah, nice, isn't it?
That's probably because I never used them. I didn't notice.
Yeah. 3 hits.
3 hits.
And you're winning on 4s.
I am.
And 6s will be extra AP.
Yep.
Well, just one wound.
One wound.
AP 1, but cover. And I'm fine. I made a save. Yep. Yay. And then you got Soul Reaper Cannon.
6 shots from the Soul Reaper Cannon.
Yeah, they're nice, they are.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s as well. Not heavy.
No, they're not, no.
I have.
That's pretty good shooting.
Shot.
It's not psychic, so you're not getting a lethal.
Nope.
But then you're winning on 3s, though, right?
3s.
5 or 6 or something.
Wounds.
Yeah. No devastating wounds, but 3. Is this still AP 1 or is this AP 2?
AP 1, I believe. Yep, AP 1.
Still AP 1, but devastating wounds. Okay, so just 3 ups then.
Yep.
So I'll take a wound, because it's just 1 damage, isn't it?
Yes. And
you can wound a Howling Griffin. No, you can't.
Fortunately,
Sons of Medusa.
the sorcerer can't see you.
No.
Which is sad, and I don't believe his warp smite can indirect fire.
No, probably not. It's probably...
It cannot.
What's the range of it, like 18 or something?
Yeah. I can make it indirect fire, but...
Is it really worth it?
No.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, it's still a fairly good shooting phase. You've killed a dreadnought and crippled another one.
Yep.
And on top of that, you scored all your points.
I did.
So I'm assuming that's the end of your turn?
I think so, yeah.
Because nobody else can shoot. They're behind there. They've got nothing to shoot at now.
Yep.
Unless you want to plink a few shots into the dreadnought. I don't know if you've got some bolters or something. I don't know.
Do have some bolters, which I might as well because they've got lethal heads.
If you want to make them psychic weapons, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right. What about that? Every time it's the disappointment. That makes sense. Yeah. Otherwise, it'd just be better Chaos Space Marines.
Yes.
I think 2 are in range.
All right, well, I'll a couple of shots then.
Neither of them are Soul Reaper Cannon. Although is Soul Reaper Cannon longer range? No. Is he in there? He's got line of sight. Is he in?
No, that would be out. So just what? 2 bolters, so 4 shots.
Yep.
I mean, it's worth a go. You might plink a wound off if you're lucky.
Still 4 shots.
So 3s, followed by 6s.
Yep.
But 6s are an extra AP as well, aren't they? Oh, you can reroll the wound roll of 1, can't you? Because of Rubric Marines.
Oh, you're on an objective.
I am.
I can reroll all rolls.
There you go. Reroll all those then.
Whoop.
No, didn't out. Right.
That's right.
Yeah, just I remember their rule. Okay, cool. All right. So end of your turn.
I think so, yeah.
All right. Well, 10 points for Gryffindor, and we'll be back for Deathwatch turn 1.
Yep.
Right. Yes. So it's 10 points to 0 to the Thousand Suns. At the end of the Thousand Suns turn, I did spend my CP on Teleportarium, and my heavy intercessors went, and they've dropped down somewhere. We'll get to them in just a moment. Almost an over moment. I'll get to that in a moment as well. My Tech Marine healed my Dreadnought and gave it +1 hit. So he's back up to 7 wounds now and hitting on 2s, which is very nice. But obviously, stealth range is a thing. I over momented this middle one here because I want him dead.
Makes sense.
Basically, because they're big and scary and annoying. So the Dreadnought and the Tech Marine have positioned that around there. Tech Marine can't shoot anything, but Dreadnought, that's fine. Whirlwind stay where it is because Whirlwind. My intercessors moved this way. I had enough movement without advancing to get 2 onto here, which is enough to contest that objective because you've got an OC of 4, you said?
Yeah.
So that's now contested, so you're not going to get the points. It's not going to be sticky.
I did, however, overwatch them.
You are about to overwatch them, so we'll do that in a moment. But they've run over there. Their objective is just to be a nuisance. I know they're going to die, but if they deny you 5 points, fine. Meanwhile, over here, my Vanguard veterans jumped over there like that. I think it's like a 5-inch charge into that, or maybe something similar into the rubrics that are just there. And then my Rhino came around the corner because he's got 100 km on 2 heavy bolters. And there's a little tiny firing line down there into your Vortex Beast. So that's a plan there. And then my heavy intercessors dropped in over here because my secondaries for this turn, I'll bring it down, kill the big beastie, and capture enemy outpost.
Yep.
There was a nice little gap here for them to come down. So I'll probably shoot you and then charge you. If I get a lucky 9-inch charge, I will capture your outpost. Because you've only got 4 on there, which is 8.
Yep.
And that's 10 OC. So as long as I make the charge, that's 8 points. Corn wants it. So yeah, capture enemy outpost, 8 points if I do that. Bring it down, I'll probably get 3 or 4 points if I kill the Vortex Beast. Because how many wounds has it got?
10.
12. It's got 1 10 wounds. 13 wounds. So it'd be okay. So it'll be 3 points if I kill the Vortex Beast. Fine. I'm not going to be able to kill both, so I'm not even going to try it. Most of my firepower is off the board. Yep. But let's try and bring one of those beasties down and be a nuisance in your back passage. But you said you wanted to overwatch with your big beastie into my intercessors. So off you go.
Overwatching you with the torrent profile.
Yes, very nice. Okay. So
2d6 shots.
Is it?
12 shots.
That's a lot of shots.
It is. That's alright, don't worry about it.
Okay, what's the strength of this thing?
6.
6. Okay, so 3s. That's okay. That's
good.
That's not bad. What's the AP of it?
-1. Ignores cover.
-1. So 9 4-up saves.
Yep.
Damage 1, I'm guessing, though?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not massively scary, but just, yeah, you could do a bit of damage. One of them's already wounded as well, so 4 ups. So that's the wounded guy gone, plus another one, plus another one. So I've got exactly 2 remaining.
Yep.
I'll keep the 2 on the objective.
What do you need?
But with a bit of luck, you could have stopped me from doing that, and then you'd have the objective. So it was worth doing, I think. If you're going to spend CP, spend it to get VP. That's what one wise man once said. So, okay, right. So that's the end of the movement phase. I'm now going to start shooting things at things.
Oh, good.
Right, so at the start of the shooting phase, you spent 2 of your three remaining Cabal points on like a CP save reroll thing for your sorcerer that's in here. So anything within 18 of him, you can reroll a saving throw if you want to.
It's one, just one.
Just one saving throw. Yeah. So it's like a free CP reroll for a save for things over there.
Yeah.
No doubt you'll be using it on him because I want to try and kill him.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Unless he's mega dead, in which case I won't bother.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, Resentment Dreadnought, everything into him. Obviously, you're getting stealth because Demon Prince.
Yep.
He's getting +1 hit because Tetmarine, so back to normal.
Excellent.
All right, so D6 +1 supercharged plasma shots for 4. So I'm going to hit on freeze now, but obviously Oath of Moment's a thing.
Yep.
Okay, so freeze, don't need to reroll any. Great. And then strength 9, toughness, I'm assuming more than 9?
10.
Yeah, so 5s, but rerolling for the Oath of Moment. So 3 AP lots, it will be in your invulnerable saves, which I believe is 5 ups.
It is. Ooh. Save 2.
It's flat 3 damage.
And what else is going to be shooting in this?
Well, more guns from that, plus the Rhino, plus maybe the Whirlwind. The Vanguard veterans maybe going to charge him.
Yeah.
I've got other things.
Well, the charge doesn't help me because it's only in this phase.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I'm going to do it now because I don't think there's anything this high damage coming at me.
Not reliable damage, no.
Nope.
Didn't help you. Okay, so
Took
he's
3.
taken 3 damage, but you get 200 pains,
5
right?
Which I don't get.
So he takes 3 wounds. Okay.
10.
Hazardous check. He's fine. Thank God for that, because he's already taken enough damage. Right. 2 Storm Bolters out of his nipples.
Excellent.
Here we go. They both hit. And they'll win on 6s. I've got Oath of Moment or Twin Link to take your pick. No wounds. Okay. Icarus Rocket Pod for D3 shots. For 2. Shoot on freeze. And rerolling for Oath. And it will win on 5s. And reroll for Oath of Moment. This is probably why they're going to change Oath of Moment, because it lengthens the game out. Anyway, that is 2 AP1, but obviously there's cover in the way. But I imagine it's just... What's his armor save normally?
Good question. Is a 4-up.
Oh, so it's slightly better than his normal save. Okay, so 2 4-ups, these are 2 damage each.
Save them both.
Save them both. Okay, and then I have his Onslaught Gatling Cannon. So hit on freeze. And a reroll it. Okay, and then I'm winning on 6s. So 5. But devastating wounds, so I'm just fishing for 6s and re-rolling basically. So there's 1. And there's another one. So 2 feel no pains. So he takes another wound. Okay, so what's he on now?
9.
9! That's Zinch's number, that is. That means he's going to live, right?
Well, this is Zinch we're talking about.
Well, yeah, it's true.
Good chance that means no.
Right. Rhino. Everything into that. Heavy Bolters, Hunter Killer, Storm Bolt with a whole lot.
Excellent.
Let's start off with a Hunter Killer. That's going to be fun, right? These hit on 2s.
Oh, good.
And it's strength a lot, so I'm winning on 3s.
Okay.
14 or something. That's right, I've got Oath of Moment.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. It's wounded. It's AP lots, but you got an invulnerable save.
Should I get?
It's D6.
Ooh.
That's cot. I'll try that again. It's 6 anyway. Okay, but 6 feel no pains.
Come on, let's get some rolls.
You've made some. That's 3 more damage. Okay.
Down to 6.
And then I have the Heavy Bolters. He's down to 6. Okay, I can do it. Right, 6 Heavy Bolter shots, hitting on 4s, but Oath of Moment. And 6s are sustained as well with Heavy Bolters.
Ooh.
So that's going to be quite interesting. So, actually I'm hitting on 5s, aren't I, because of your stealthy thing. Yeah. So 4 and then 3 sustained.
Stealth the rest of this time.
Yeah, I mean he was getting +1 hit, which cancelled it out.
Yeah.
And then the Hunter Killer missed hit anyway. So they've sustained. Okay. So 5 though, so 6s. So you're toughness 10, aren't you? Yes. You said. So I'm looking for 6s, but I've got Oath of Moment. But they're not devastating or anything. But that is 3 AP1, but obviously you got cover. So 3 4-ups, 2 damage.
Oh, save 1.
So that's 4 feel no pains.
Save 2.
So 2 more go through. Oh, slowly getting there.
Come on, boy.
Storm Bolters. I'm hitting on 4s, rerolling. And then reroll a 6, rerolling. No. So that's the Rhino done. I'll take off that killer in a minute. How many wounds you got left? 4.
4.
Interesting. I do have a CP.
Ooh.
Although I want to save it for the reroll chargey thing. I could just throw some grenades at you, you see.
Grenades are a thing,
But you've got to feel no pain.
Do.
That's 8 points. I'll save it for the charge reroll. Because if I kill him, it's only 3 points. And I might be able to do it in combat because they get lethal hits on the charge, you see. Yeah. So I might just do it with volume of attacks. So that could be a thing. I also still have a whirlwind.
Yeah.
Which is fun. What do I want to shoot the whirlwind at? It is 2 damage. Do I shoot that at your vortex beast? No. I mean, it minus 1 hit anyway, so it makes no difference, right? And the AP2 becomes AP1, so either way it's going to be invulnerable saves. Oh, I'm very tempted. But if I do it on them, I'll have to take a battle shot test. But it's a sticky objective anyway, isn't it?
Yep.
Do I shoot them? Do I shoot them? Or do I shoot the whirlwind at people? I don't know. I'm going to be shooting... Right, let's just shoot them at them first. Let's get that out of the way. So 10 heavy bolt rifle shots. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, these are going to hit on 3s. That's a lot of misses.
Good.
Don't tell the misses. Strength 5, so 3 to wound. That's just 3 AP1.
Excellent.
Yeah. I think you'll be getting cover because not my entire unit can see a whole model. So frip saves. So took a wound off 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
What to shell with the whirlwind? Because I've already denied you that points. I'm going to charge in and kill him. But if I kill him with a whirlwind, then I can charge the rubric reins. Let's shoot the whirlwind at your vortex beast.
Okay.
D6 plus 3 shots.
Yep.
7 shots. It's going to hit on 4s because of indirect or stealth. Take your pick. But 4s rerolling for oath. So that's 2 so far. That's got it a bit better. And it's strength 8, so 5s to wound. Rerolling for oath. So that is 4 invulnerable saves. It's AP2, but cover. 2 damage each. So 2 damage, but 2 feel no pains. Takes them both, but he's alive.
He's alive. Old handsy.
Take that and rewind it back. Okay.
Shot like 3 of them, just went in the warp portal.
Yeah, I just shot missiles through the warp.
Never see them again.
2 wounds left. Do I CP and throw grenades at him with just 2 wounds? Oh no. What's the likelihood of you... no, I'm not going to use grenades. No. It's very tempting to grenade a vortex beast, but you've got feel no pains, and I'll probably fail anyway. I've got some bolt rifles on my intercessors here. I might get really, really lucky.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot the 2 bolt rifles at your vortex beast. Because that would be hilarious, right? 4 shots. Here we go. Hitting on 4s because of stealth. Rerolling for oath. Okay. 6 is to wound.
Yep.
Rerolling because of oath. Come on, 6s. Oh, there's only 1. 1 4 up. You're fine. Okay. Probably wouldn't have killed a rubric marine anyway. Right, okay. Hang on. I've just realised he's got a plasma pistol. He can shoot your tail and finish you off.
Yeah.
So I don't even need to spend the CP on grenades. I've got this. I'm going to supercharge it for obvious reasons. I hit on a 4. Oh, for a moment. Okay, so he's missed. Fine.
Yep.
Does he blow his head off? No.
Wow.
Why can I get that for the hit roll?
That would be great. You know, someone pulls out a grenade, just don't worry, I've got this, and just explodes.
And just blows his head off, yeah. Or blows his arm off, yeah. That would be pretty cool. So that is my shooting phase. So let's do... let's charge the Vanguard veterans into your vortex beast first.
Yep.
5-inch charge. Okay, they're in. Right, I'll move them in a moment. I know for the moment. They do 9. They're going to charge you rubrics.
It's an 8, sir.
CP reroll. Oh! They've made it. Right, I think that's one of the charges, so let's move them in. Right, the Vanguard veterans have gone in. The sergeant shouts, bring it down. And they have lethal hits. Here we go. Lots of heirloom weapons. Hitting on 3s. That's 6s. Auto wound. That's looking quite tasty already on the old lethal wounds.
Yeah.
As I just mentioned to Neil a minute ago, because I'm winning on 6s, I'm going to fish for lethal hits. Because I've got over moment on you. So I might miss more, but I might get a couple more lethals like that.
Yeah. As long as you're re-rolling everything.
Yeah, if you've got lots of rerolls and you're winning on 6s, you might as well do it.
You're re-rolling all your wounds anyway. So
and then these win on 6s, but I'm re-rolling. Getting a I like the look of 6s on these dice. 5, 10, 11 AP1. So 11 5-ups, followed by 5-ups. They're just 1 damage each. And you've got 2 wounds remaining. Surely this is it. I've had enough of this Vortex Beast. So 5-ups, that's not bad saving.
So,
and then 6 5-up Feel No Pains.
Do I...
Or you want a CP roll a save?
CP, but I don't think I'll use it. I've got other things to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, if it was 4-up Feel No Pains, maybe.
Yeah.
But 5-ups, here we go. I've got to get 2 through. I've got 4 through.
You do. He's dead. Does he explode?
Oh, don't do that.
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, right.
I mean, that would have been great for me.
No.
I'm quite close.
Yeah, but okay, so he's dead.
He is dead.
Let's bring it down. And I've denied you that objective.
Handsy.
That one. And now let's move over to the heavy intercessors to see if they can punch some rubrics in the face.
Yep.
Right. I'm not going to consolidate with the Vanguard vets because I thought, although I'd lock you up, you could pile in and get on the objective, and then that'd be an extra objective for your turn.
Yep.
I don't want you scoring points. I want to score the points.
Makes sense.
My heavy intercessors have piled in. I'm essentially blocking your extra guys from getting onto the objective. So it's a case of killing as many of you as possible and hoping you don't kill me back with your staff of power, with your sorcerer. So let's punch some rubrics in the face and see if you can damage guys who are dust in armoured suits with fists.
Yeah.
Sure.
You just punch him until the dust comes out.
Yeah. It's like beating up a sandcastle. So I'm hitting on 3s. So, yeah, literally average so far, pretty much.
It's like beating up a metal barrel full of sand, is what it is.
Yes. Falls to wound. That's pretty good wounding if I'm lucky.
A lot of wounds.
And there's obviously a guy wounded. If I'm lucky, I might kill him and another one. That's 8 3-up saves.
There's a lot.
Yeah. You've got to go on a wound. And then
3s.
So you're absolutely fine. Okay, but as long as you don't kill any of mine, I will out OC you because I think one of your guys isn't on the objective and isn't able to get onto the objective.
Yeah.
So let's see if you can kill one of my intercessors, basically.
Force weapon.
Yes.
3 attacks.
He's a good one to start with because he's what, D3 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Force weapon.
Was he hit on 3s?
Probably.
I mean not 2s, right?
Those aren't 3s.
No. You got a hit. What's the strength of it?
6.
Oh, so you're winning on 4s.
No.
You can reroll the win roll of 1.
No, we can't. It's only shooting.
Oh, was the reroll thing only shooting? Oh, that's a shame.
Yep.
Okay, and then you've got, what, 8 punchy attacks?
Yes.
Because somehow that guy on 1 wound survived. Be hit on 3s. And then you're winning on 5s now. And I'll actually get 2-up saves because I actually control the objective. And it's damage 1. Which is nice. So I'll have 1 2-up save.
Yep.
Because I have all his dust now, which is hilarious. And I'm fine. Okay, great. So I have captured the enemy outpost with the most Hail Mary of Hail Marys. It was a bit of a gamble taking them off. I picked them up in case I got like engaged or behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
It's even better.
Before I forgot about your redeploy thing.
Yeah, I mean...
Because they were originally screening it. But...
It was a 1 in a million chance, to be honest. To draw that card and then make the 9-inch charge.
I also completely forgot it existed.
But... yeah, so I've managed to get a catch enemy outpost on turn 1. That's probably never ever been done before. And 3 points to bring it down as well. So not a bad turn for me. As we move into Thousand Suns, turn 2. Okay, right, it is Thousand Suns turn 2. We've done the command and movement phase. So at the end of battle round 1, it was 11 points to 10 to the Deathwatch. So both of us scoring very well on secondaries turn 1. However, I did a very good job of denying you all primary points for your turn 2. Because I made a very, very lucky charge over there. Killed you off for that one and contested that one. So no primary points for the Thousand Suns in turn 2. You chose army-wide lethal hits again for your psychic attacks. And then in the command phase, you activated your Amethyst Crystal thingy-majiggy because you got behind enemy lines and engaged on all fronts.
Yep.
So you needed to get some movement from somewhere, and you're not the quickest of armies. So this unit, that was over there, disappeared, and then reappeared.
Yeah.
So they are getting you behind enemy lines for 3 points. I think because everything was all over the place, it was going to be very difficult for you to get that and engage. It was always going to be one or the other. So they came in over there. These guys ran to the middle objective, so you've nicked that. Vortex Beast ran around the corner. Team Prince came around the corner. They've just come onto that objective here to nick it from my intercessors, and they're probably going to kill them in a minute. Your Sorcerer is like in the corner here.
Yes.
So we can just about draw a beady line of sight down to a Dreadnought for a cheeky Doom Bolt.
Yep.
Because the Vortex Beast will be increasing your range again. The Rubiks over here fell back because that's the right thing to do when you're deep striking Scarab Occult Dominators with lots of guns near them.
Yep.
So most of these will be shooting that way, maybe some shooting that way because of line of sight and things, but you should be able to get plenty of shots out of all these units and delete them.
Hopefully.
And then at the end of the movement phase, I wanted to rapid ingress, but I wasn't able to over there for free because you dropped near my teleport hammer.
Yep.
So I had to spend a CP and I dropped my Terminators down there because what that means is not only is that another problem for you to deal with, they're in your deployment zone. If I might have to just move them slightly, but they can easily get in your deployment zone. They're going to keep threatening that objective. And in my command phase next turn, I'll have my captain with his double oath enhancement on the board. So next turn I can have 2 oath moments if I choose to. So that's why I spent the CP to drop them in there. And of course I've got a couple of Cyclone Missiles, which are fun. So that was the movement phase. Going into, well, at the end of the movement phase, he can do mortal wounds and things, can't he?
Yes, you can.
And he's within 6 of...
Someone.
It's either them or them.
Moved.
It was meant to be one or the other. Intercessors, because you didn't have the movement to go far enough that way, did you? So you can do some mortal wounds to the intercessors. Yeah. So let's do that, because that's his thing. Is it like roll a dice and depending on what you get, how many mortal wounds you get or something? It's a 2.
D3, I think. Nope, it's 1.
1 mortal wound.
Yep.
Well, it's better than a kick
and you have to make a battle shock test.
Oh no, I don't think it's going to make a massive difference. But for the sake of the viewers at home, we will make it. And they are battle shot. There you go. I can't use any strats, and their OC value is Zal 0.
Good.
I have no command points left, and you've nicked the objective anyway.
Yep.
So it makes no difference.
No.
And then at the start of the shooting phase, you can do things like Doom Bolt and stuff, can't you?
Yeah, well, I have some other things to do at the end of the movement phase as well.
Ooh, okay.
I have my slow majiggers to
You slow
mess around
majiggers.
with. So he shall slow that.
Right.
See if it goes off. It does.
Yes.
So
my rhinos moving, advancing, and charging has all been halved.
Yes.
The rhino, not the guys inside it, which is key. Just the rhino. Okay.
And then I guess he's going to do the one in this building is going to do it to them.
Because you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Because if you roll a one, you take mortal wounds.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to bother.
Because they're going to die, right?
Hopefully they're dead. So
yeah.
if they're not dead, things are very bad.
Yeah.
And then I don't think I'll bother with any of the others. So then it's the start of my
shooting phase.
So I'm going to Doom Bolt with.
You want to Doom Bolt the Dreadnought?
Him.
That one.
Yes.
That one. You want that one?
Yeah.
He's going to Doom Bolt the Dreadnought, is he?
Yes, he is.
Nice. Okay.
Because
if he does,
he's going to do it.
Because then he could do it himself again for free.
If I need to, yes.
Yes, because if you did it with him first, then you couldn't do a second Doom Bolt, could you? Yeah, so you're going to do a Doom Bolt with him into the Dreadnought. Okay.
Go. It's
D3 plus 3? Yeah.
It's
6.
6 mortal wounds for you, sir.
Ow.
Now.
I'm glad I repaired him.
Yeah. Here's the question.
Do you want to spend another Doom Bolt, or do you think you can shoot and kill him?
Can I just shoot him to death?
I mean, you have got lethal hits
I do have lethal
on
hits,
psychic
yeah.
weapons, and you can make them psychic weapons.
I can.
And of course, you've got a story cannon, which just does devastating wounds.
Yeah.
And you still got his smitey McThingy, whatever it's called, as well.
Yep. He should die.
Should.
Should.
Being the key word. What else are you going to spell the Cabal points on?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
I mean, he could just Doom Bolt
Them.
or something, couldn't he?
I think he might just... Actually, no, he's going to Doom Bolt it because then you're definitely dead.
Definitely dead.
You can't survive it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, look, I'm dead.
D3 plus 3.
Yeah, okay, right. Do I blow up? No. But that is most of your Cabal points gone now, right?
It is. Okay. So if I had 2 more Cabal points, it would actually be a consideration because then I could turn off someone's armor saves.
Yeah.
So like...
But they've got an invulnerable save anyway.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I could turn off theirs.
It would help against the heavy intercessors.
And then just shoot the death of bolt guns.
Yeah.
Because then your being all his dust doesn't matter.
No, because +1 to my save when I've got no save isn't that helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So that's
fine.
the start of shooting phase stuff done. Now we can do the actual shooting
I have
phase
one
stuff.
other thing.
You got one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing, Jackie. Yeah.
Great show.
There we go. It was brilliant. Jackie Chan Adventures.
One more thing.
Are you thinking about making things psychic weapons? Are you
No.
or something?
Where is he gone? This guy. He can give my entire army reroll ones to hit.
Oh, he spots a unit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And I think can reroll hit rolls of 1 against it. I mean, would it just be useful on just them?
I think it's yes, them because they're going to do it.
The only 3 units you can really shoot and kill. I mean, okay, you can shoot a rhino, but the only really real units you can shoot and kill are them, and those 2 intercessors. And those 2 intercessors should be dead anyway.
But
And you've got lots of ways of shooting them.
no, I'm actually going to put it on them. I think
Okay,
because I have other ways of dealing with them.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're spotting the Vanguard veterans. So
Yeah.
everything in your army that's shooting attacks can reroll hit rolls of 1 against the Vanguard veterans.
Yes.
Is that because you want some revenge for them killing your beast?
No, it's because I have a little 1-2 combo.
A 1-2 combo.
Where I can turn all of their bolt guns into psychic weapons.
Yes.
And then I can choose a psychic unit from my army, and
Which can
their
be
psychic attacks reroll all hits and wounds.
Lovely. And so they get that against them, and then everything else can reroll hit rolls of 1 against them. I like it. Very nice.
Makes sense.
So where would you like to start?
So I'm going to start with the least important bit, them over there. Killing those 2 goons that are left.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you're just going to shoot everything from this unit of rubrics into them?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll put the sorcerer in as well. Why not?
There's no kill like overkill.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so starting with them, you can start with the Sorcerer's Warp Smitey thing, whatever it's called. Arcane Fire. Are you going to supercharge it and make it hazardous? Or
I can't.
you can't, it's just always doing whatever it's doing?
Yep.
Okay, alright.
So D6 shots with Torrent.
Oh, so he hits once.
Yeah.
Strength?
6.
Okay, so freeze to wound.
3 to wound. AP2.
Kill the intercessor. Was there one on a wound? There was one on a wound. You've killed him.
It's D3 damage. So.
Yeah, I mean, he's dead.
Probably.
He's dead. Right. Okay.
Excellent. And then there's a Soul Reaper cannon into him.
You may reap his soul, sir.
Remaining guy.
So freeze to hit. Very nice. Freeze to wound. 6 is devastating.
Yeah.
So 4 up saves is AP 1.
Yes.
So he's dead. There you go. Right, there you go.
Hooray!
There you go.
Exactly what I need.
We knew that unit was going to die. It died.
Good.
Right. Moving on.
Reminds them, that's probably an error. The Demon Lord has guns. Probably should have used them first.
Oh, the Demon Prince.
Yeah.
Does he have guns?
Yeah, because the new model has the...
Oh, the
Warp
Warp
Bolter.
Bolter. Yes. Yes.
Whatever it's called.
You don't think you can see anything else, can you?
No.
See-
I forgot it was there.
No.
Because I'd made the decision standing over there.
He can shoot into the corpses. It's
Yeah.
fine. He'll enjoy that.
Right, what are we doing next?
So you got this unit, that unit, or big
Yes,
vortex.
This unit's just going to shoot him.
Can they all see
Some of
him?
them can.
Because I am behind him. I think you're back 2, maybe, or 3.
I think 3 can see him.
Okay.
And then these 3 are going to shoot back.
Okay, cool.
So I'll do the...
Start with the Friends of the Tap Marine.
Yeah.
So you've got a Sword Buchanan and 2 bolt guns by the looks of it, if it's the back 3.
Sorry, so bolt guns.
Okay. Very nice. So 3 hits.
3 hits.
Falls to wound.
But I'm rerolling all wounds.
Yeah.
Because you're on an objective.
I am.
Oh.
So 2 AP1, but I'm behind a ruin, so 2 up saves. I'm fine. And you got a Soul Reaper cannon. Don't kill my Tet Marine. He's really angry now. He's going to get lots of attacks with his axe.
That's them.
And then
Strength 6.
So freeze, but you can re-roll. And they're devastating wounds. So one goes straight through.
Yep.
And I've got 2 2 up saves because cover. So I'll take a wound.
Okay. Wasn't expecting much.
Ow!
And then 2 bolt guns against
The rhinoceros. Okay. Shame they haven't got lethal hits because they're not psychic weapons. But winning on 6s.
reroll.
And I am on an objective, so you can reroll, yeah. No. And then you got your sorcerer with his arcane fire, whatever it's called.
6.
He's hit 3 times.
3. Strength 6, so
5s.
5s. But am I right in thinking that
He can reroll as well?
Yeah, he gets the rolls from...
Because he is part of the attached unit, yeah. So when leaders join a unit, they benefit from the leader thing, and the leader thing benefits from the unit thing.
-2.
It's mutual beneficial. So 2 AP, what did you say? 2? Yeah. So 2 go through. Damage 1, I'm guessing?
D3.
Oh, okay, so 2d3. So 3, okay. Cool. So...
I had this incredibly annoying moment at Patrick's Orcs where I moved a unit of Zinch Flamers.
Right.
And because they can fall back and shoot. But he shot them in Overwatch and killed all the normal Flamers. So then I just had an Exalted Flamer left who couldn't advance and shoot anymore because he'd lost the rule.
Ah.
He couldn't fall back and shoot because it wasn't him that was having that.
Yeah, it was the unit that had the ability, not him. That's a shame. Yeah.
That's annoying. Because it was kind of a critical moment in that game that I fell back and shot some people on an objective. But
Yeah, and then you couldn't anymore.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
It was.
Those orcs were very cunning by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's them.
That's them.
So it's all that gubbins over there.
Vortex Beast.
Okay, I'm assuming he's going to try and annihilate the Vanguard veterans.
Yeah.
Right, you're doing the blast variant, so D6 plus 4 because there's 5 in the unit, so 5.
That's fine. There's other guns coming.
What's he hitting on?
3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh yeah, because you spotted them.
Yep.
It helped.
It did.
Oh, I mean, it might. It did.
It did.
Is it a psychic attack?
No.
No. Okay, so no lethal hits. What's the strength?
9.
9. You're wounding on 2s, sir. And you rolled 2 1s. Brilliant.
Awesome.
No devastating wounds or anything?
Nope.
So 3 AP. 3 AP2. I've got shields, so 4 pinballs. Damage?
2.
So you killed 2 guys with shields.
Nice.
Ow.
Job. Vortex Beast.
Who's a good Vortex Beast? Right. What else you got?
These guys.
Rubric. Yeah, you can still see.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have took that guy off. Damn it. Right, okay, so you got full unit there, haven't you?
Yeah, start with the Soul Root Cannon.
Okay.
I was about to say Soul Burner Retard. Not one of those.
No, not one of those today.
Nah.
You've hit every time.
Full hit.
That's nice. Freeze to wound. And you can re-roll if you really want to and fish for devastating wounds. No?
Nah.
No?
Well, yeah. Why not? It's funny.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong, look?
Nah. Job 1.
So,
It's fine.
I mean, one guy's basically dead already,
Yep,
and then
dead.
3 invulnerable saves.
Yeah.
Or 4 ups either way. So 2 guys die.
Excellent. And then I'm going to put the Psychic Power in because I wanted to do something in this game. Not that one, this one.
Oh, I think it's a Warp Smite
Warp
also?
Smite.
Yeah.
2 shots.
2 shots. Okay. They've hit.
They both hit. Strength 4, anti-infantry 4+, and devastating wounds. So,
Very nice.
and I can reroll them. You roll because you were on an objective when I started.
So just a devastating wound.
A devastating wound for you, sir.
Very nice. And then you got some bolt guns?
Then, 3.
Yeah, so you got 6 bolt guns plus his bolt pistol, I guess.
Oh yeah, there's a bolt pistol.
So you got 7.
Bolt pistol.
Never forget the bolt pistol.
I always feel the bolt pistol.
3's rolling 1s because they got spotted.
Yeah, so this can go away. And
Didn't help you that time. Winning on 4s. 4 up saves.
Yep.
He's dead. So far you're killing the units I knew you would kill.
Perfect.
Ruthless as efficiency. So now it's essentially the big unit terminators,
these
isn't it?
guys, and I'm going to do the whole 2 CP thing because I want these guys dead.
Yeah, so you can send them all into psychic weapons, and then allow them to reroll all hits and wounds because they're all psychic weapons.
Yes.
But
And they're strength 5, but that doesn't help.
But is it just the psychic weapons that reroll the hits and wounds, or is it the entire unit? Because obviously not all the weapons will be psychic.
I don't get the Soul Reaper cannons or the
missiles. Just the bolters.
Yeah, just all the bolters.
Cool.
So
Right, well, I'll let you count the shots.
See. So
Right. So half the Inferno combos are in rapid fire, the other half aren't, because I guess because of distance you couldn't have been able to do so. Yeah. But you have 28 Inferno combi bolt shots.
yes, I do.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s, but rerolling all hits and wounds and lethal hits on 6s as well. Because they're psychic weapons.
Yes.
So yeah, so we're doing 14 at a time. So the first 14 out of the 28. There's some lethals already.
Get at me.
There's another lethal there as well. And you can reroll all hits and wounds if you want to.
I'm
Not going to fish for lethals?
no.
Yeah, I mean, you're winning on 5s with rerolls. But reroll the misses. Okay. There's another lethal.
And another hit.
He's winning on 5s from reroll. It's toughness 6.
It's annoying that toughness 6.
It's good, isn't it? Gravis is really good now.
6. Unfortunately, they don't get an icon of flames. That doesn't help me.
No, I don't know.
If only it did. I don't think I've rolled a single 6 for a rubric shooting a bolt gun yet.
No, I don't think so.
Only on the Inferno bolters where I don't get the bonus
4,
anyway.
6, 9. So that's 11 so far. Did you want to do all those dice again?
Yeah, might as well.
I'll do all the saves together. So that's 11 wounds so far.
Yep.
Next 14. Here we go. Have you got
dice
14?
out. I took some dice out.
Right, second round of 14. Here we go.
Go.
Not as many. He's got a few lethals.
Yeah. Now,
Reroll the misses. Or reroll as many as you like, really.
I might just fish for lethals. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
What's the worst that could happen? That.
Like that. And then those are winning on 5s but rerolling.
Yeah.
And this is just the bolters so far. Okay, so that's an extra 4, an extra 7. So I've got 18 saves so far. Right. Many free up saves because cover negates your AP. And your control, because they're only AP 1, aren't they?
Hang on.
Yeah, we were just checking it wasn't a sticky objective. No, I didn't have it in my command phase. So I'm not getting the all is dusty +1 savey thing, but the cover is negating your AP of 1.
Yeah.
So many free up saves. This is just from the bolters. And obviously my guys have 3 wounds each. So that's 1 down and 1 takes a wound. But you do have many Soul Reaper cannons and missile rockets coming in now as well. But these aren't re-rolling everything and they're not having lethal hits. So far I've lost 4 wounds.
Right. 12 shots from the Soul Reaper cannon.
Okay, here we go. On freeze. No lethals and no rerolls or anything.
No.
And these are are these strength 5 or strength 6?
6.
So 4s, but 6s are devastating.
So that's a devastating.
And then 4 saves.
4 saves.
Of free up.
Yeah.
So 4 free up saves. So that's 3. So that's 4 more wounds gone.
Yep.
So that's 2 and a bit dead. Right.
So then a guy's on. Oh, is he on 1 wound or 2?
Right, moving on to the Sergeant Sorcerer. Aspiring Sorcerer? Is that what they're
Yeah,
called?
something like that.
With his psychic attack. So we'll move on to that now because I've got 2 on full wounds.
Occult Sorcerer.
I've got to go on a wound. So you're gonna do that. So we'll see.
2 shots.
Yep.
Can we roll everything, thankfully?
You can psychic attack,
This is
yeah.
psychic attack.
Roll double 1 into double 1.
Alright.
Did you want to do your Exalted Sorcerer and Terminator on
Yep.
the psychic attack before the rockets? Because you don't want to waste rockets on a wound, do you?
And this thing's an anti-tank gun, so it might not work.
Well, if it's anti-tank, surely you can kill one guy, right?
Yeah, which one was it? That one, yes. Okay. But it's not... It's anti-vehicle, anti-tank, so...
Oh, I see. Right, so you won't get the bonus from that.
Yeah.
Okay, but you should be able to
3
click.
Ds. 3 shots on 3s, I think.
Is it psychic? Of course it is, so you can reroll everything.
No.
Oh dear.
What's going on? Come on.
Strength?
It's strength 4.
So winning on 5s, but re-rolling.
Come on.
There you go.
You got it. Devastating wounds.
Devastating wounds?
Yep.
Damage?
1. 2.
So is that... Oh, but of course it doesn't carry over anymore because it's not mortal wounds anymore. So it will still just kill him.
Yeah.
And then you've got your 2 rockets and 2 guys to shoot at.
Devastating wounds was not bad. So that's 3. So. Yeah, it's anti-vehicle, anti-monster 4+. So
Oh, that's quite
you can
nice.
actually get it into a tank.
And do some damage. Yeah, cool. So you've got 2 rockets. Are they both 2 shots each like they used to be?
Let's find out.
Yeah, so 4 Hellfire missile shots, because they're 2 shots each like cyclones. So these will hit on freeze. And you can't reroll because they're not psychic.
No.
And then these will win on freeze. Strength 10, toughness 6.
All
so it's
those
3.
AP 2.
So AP 1 because of cover, so 4s.
Yep.
Damage?
3 apiece.
Flat 3.
Yep.
That's then dead.
Good.
You've got rid of them. Okay, that's the end of the shooting phase. We're going to go into the charge phase. I think there's only one thing to charge. And that's these guys. Into the Rhino, you need a 9.
Go. No, it's an 8.
Not a 9, you haven't got your CP because you spend it all on your Terminators.
Yeah.
Which is just as well because they only just managed to kill the unit of heavy intercessors.
It really did, yeah. Toughness 6, man. Because it makes all that thing that upgrades the bolt guns makes them strength 5 as well.
Yeah.
So if they weren't strength 6,
yeah,
you wound on.
Gravis are very chunky. And just 105 points as well for those 5 guys.
Yeah.
They're very tough for their points.
Very tough. 3 wounds, toughness 6.
And all is dust. So at the end of your turn, you have got behind enemy lines for 3 points, but you weren't able to get engaged because they weren't all more than 3 inches that way. So 3 points you'll get behind. I'll let you decide whether you want to keep that or not, and we'll move into Deathwatch turn 2. Okay, Deathwatch turn 2. We both got CPs, that's nice. And I actually had 2 primary objectives. I had this one here, because Tempting was still alive, but it was sticky anyway. And then my Rhino was on that one, so I had 10 primary points. So I went up to 21 points to the 1016. And then I'm going army-wide sustained hits this turn. And I've over-momented the Vortex of Doom, Vortex Beast, whatever he's called, nuclear Vortex Beast. And I've popped my Tome of Ectoclades to put a second over moment on this unit here.
Yeah.
Because they're annoying, they're back here, I want them dead, and then I just have to concentrate on what's here then, rather than having to deal with things in multiple directions. As for objectives, they're not amazing this turn. I'm kind of just going to ignore them this turn and just try and kill as much as possible.
Yeah.
And then
Just do it next turn.
Yeah. Investigate signals, do actions in the corner of the battlefield. I mean, I've got a whirlwind. If my shooting phase goes really well, I could decide to do that with him and just get 2 points. But nothing else is going to be able to do that. Overwhelming force kill things on objectives. Okay, fine. But most of the things I want to kill aren't really on objectives. Like my 2 for moment targets. But they're on an objective, and I'll try and kill them as well. And also the rubrics, that they're on objective as well, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
So in terms of movement, Whirlwind stayed still. Tapring ran this way because he's really angry now. He's going to get more attacks with his axe because you've killed the dreadnoughts near him. So he's going to try and run over there and kill them. It's a 9-inch charge, but with a bit of luck, they'll all be dead before he gets there anyway.
Yep.
Because the Hellblasters have deep striked in here, and the Eradicators are coming from reserves here. So they're within 6 inches of the board edge, and they're actually all just about in range of your Vortex piece. So that's handy. The Veterans and the Chaplain got up the Rhino and ran over here. They're lining up like a 3 or 4 inch charge into those guys after they've shot them a bit. The Rhinos ran away and sitting on that objective. I mean, it's a sticky objective, but fine, I'll sit on it anyway. And the Terminators have started running towards your rubrics on the objective there.
Yep.
And the Cyclone missile launchers do have line of sight into your Vortex Beast as well, if I decide to do that. So that's it for movement phase. Shooting phase, I suppose I better start with the Eradicators shooting your Vortex Beast.
First of all, I'm setting off my Cabal Point thingamajig.
Yes.
Putting it on that psyker there.
Right.
So anything within 18 inches of him, which is a lot of stuff.
Yes. So you get a free save reroll for something within 18 of him in the shooting phase. Very nice. Okay, cool. Eradicators, Vortex Beast. He's -1 to hit at the moment because he's Demon Prince. So I'm hitting on 4s. But they reroll absolutely everything anyway, and he's over moment. So fine. So hitting on 4s, rerolling, and 6s will explode. So I've got army-wide sustained hits at the moment. So let's see what we get here. So I've got 1 hit so far. Let's reroll those. Just the 1 hit. Oh dear. I'm going to win on a 5. Like that. 1 invulnerable save. AP a billion. Okay. And you made the invulnerable save. Good job, Eradicators. Right. I guess I know where my plasma's going. Although first, I might start off with the Cyclones. Right. I was underwhelmed with the Eradicators, so I'll move over to the Terminators. They're surely going to do better than that. I'm going to put the 2 Cyclone missile launchers into your Vortex Beast, and then all the Stormbolts and the Heavy Flamers into your rubrics.
Yep.
Alright, so these are going to hit on 4s now, because of stealth, but over moment, and sustain hits and things. Let's see what we get. So 1 hit so far. This stealth is really annoying.
Yeah, it is.
But it's alright. Sustained hit every time.
Excellent.
Strength 9, so winning on 5s, toughness 10.
Yes.
I think you said you were. So it's alright, got it for the moment. It's fine. Nothing to see here. That's 2 at AP2, but invulnerable saves either way.
Save
So
1.
1 goes through. What would D6 damage?
I'm going to pop the...
The reroll thing from your cabal.
Don't get it.
Didn't help. So D6 damage. He's not wounded yet, is he?
Nope.
Now he is. Well, you got feel no pains, haven't you?
2. 5 ups.
4 feel no pains. Takes
Take
2
damage.
wounds.
Go down to 11.
Down to 11. Okay, cool. While you're doing that, heavy flamer into your rubrics for D6 also hits. 6! That's alright, I can't sustain hits with a heavy flamer. It'll wound you on freeze. And these will be AP1 ignore cover. So 3 4-ups on those rubrics.
Well, one goes dead, one goes on a wound.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3 storm bolters on rapid fire range.
Another.
1,
You're
2.
dead, mate.
And then the storm bolters, the bolters of the storm. Oh, hang on. One of them's hit on 2s. He's a captain. Let's do the captain first. He's hit every time. And then these ones hit on 3s. And I've got some sustained hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like I had an extra storm bolter. Win on 4s. That's not that great though. 5 3-ups on your rubrics.
I have 3 ups.
If I'm lucky, I'll get another one. No, just wounded one. Or was he on a wound?
Yeah,
He was on a wound.
he's dead.
So I've killed 2 rubrics basically,
Yeah.
and took a couple of wounds off your beast.
Yeah.
Right.
And you made me burn the thingamajig.
I made you burn the thingamajig. Yes. Well, I had a heavy flamer. I burned something. Storm bolter. These guys.
Oh, good.
Yay. I've hit once. I've wounded. 3-up save. You're fine. Right. Fine. Be like that.
Good saving a 2 up anyway.
We can't get better than a 3-up save in cover anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Right. This guy really needs to die. Do I put all the Hellblasters into it? I think the answer is yes, because the Cyclone Missiles and Eradicators did so badly. Let's put 20 Hellblaster shots and supercharge them into your Vortex Beast.
Hooray!
And the Lieutenant's Heavy Bolt Pistol as well, because why not?
Is that
I will start. Oh, yeah, let's do that at the end, just in case that gets the final shot, shall we? Right. Many Hellblaster shots, supercharging, of course, plus O for moment, sustained hits army-wide, and lethal hits because of the Lieutenant.
Yeah.
So 6s wound and explode. But hitting on 4s, actually, because you're stealthy, aren't you? So 4s. Let's pick up the 6s. I'm just going to reroll just the misses. I'm not going to get too greedy. Because I'm hitting on 4s. If I was hitting on 3s, I might. So just reroll these ones. So that's 2 more lethals. And then I've got 4, 7 go back in.
Very nice.
That's strength 8. I am winning on 5s.
Yeah.
But re-rolling. I'm going to enjoy the over moment while I can. That's looking pretty good already, isn't it? Let's re-roll all of these because I can. There's a few more, not massive, but actually just 2 more. Okay. All right. That is many invulnerable saves at 2 damage.
Can roll these, mate.
Okay, go for it.
It's way easy.
They're good dice. They all landed on 5s or 6s.
So they're your dice.
Well, yes.
Go back with you.
Hello.
What's a 5?
Let's see if Zinch enjoys
Save.
using other people's dice.
So 5s.
5s in bottle saves, yeah. Made some,
Made some.
but whatever that is doubled for Feel No Pains, unfortunately.
It was 2 damage.
6, 8, 10, 11. So 22
Yeah.
Feel No Pains.
Are you bothered re-rolling 1 for a CP? No, I can't.
No? 22 5-up Feel No Pains, and you've got 11 wounds. I mean, you never know.
I mean, yeah.
I've seen things like that done before.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly by me. But it can be done.
First half.
He's made a
So
few.
4.
So he's still alive.
So I'm on.
So he's lost 7.
I'm on.
So he's on 4 wounds remaining.
So I need to make 6.
A lot of these.
8 of these.
No.
Does he explode?
He's very dead.
No.
Okay, cool. But now I have 10 hazardous checks.
Yep.
8, 9.
Oh, that's good for you.
It's kind of good for me because if they die, they might shoot again.
Yeah.
So I almost want them to do it because
All ones, so I don't have to bother shooting you later.
not all of them ones, but one dies. Okay.
Yeah.
And then on a free up, he can shoot something. He does shoot something. Let's supercharge him and shoot him over here.
Makes sense.
Because why not? That'll be lethal and explode. And they're my second open moment target, aren't they? But I won't reroll that one. And then strength 8, so 2s. Rerolling for oath. So 3, -3, so it'd be invulnerable
4
saves
up and
again.
gone.
Oh yeah, because he's a sorcerer.
Save 1.
So it's 2 damage each.
Yeah.
So 2 of them dead as well.
Yeah, rubric. I'll take that. That's fine.
2 dead rubrics for a Hellblaster. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Okay, and rewind it back. Right, Tetmarine, very angry Tetmarine.
Yep.
He's going to shoot them with his Forge Bolter.
Yep.
Right, so he hits on 2s, and obviously they're open momented. And I've got sustained hits at the moment. So just reroll that one. Oh, that's nice. Winning on freeze. Open moment. So 4 AP1, so 4 up saves, 2 damage apiece. So
3.
one of them gets their head blown off
They're dead.
by a very angry Tetmarine.
Okay, I'm down to the Sorcerer and
2
the
guys.
Soul Reaper.
Yes. Oh yeah, the sorcerer. There's the other sorcerer and the Soul Reaper.
I don't have another model for the Sorcerer, unfortunately.
No, that's all right. Do I shoot the whirlwind at them? Yes. Yes, I will, because you can actually directly see them, so we will actually hit on freeze. So let's shoot a whirlwind at them. So D6 plus 3 shots. For 4. Okay, fine. Hitting on freeze, re-rolling. 6s will explode. Nope, just a 3 hit, but strength 8, so it'll win on 2s. Re-rolling. Oh, that was a wound. So just 2 AP2 though. So
4 of them.
So yeah, it's 4 anyway, and that's 2 damage. And then they must take a battle shock test.
Who wants to die? That's the real question.
All of them.
Guess I'm saving these. I'm saving the Soul Reaper, I think.
Okay, all right. They now need to take a battle shock test.
Because that's the one cabal point I don't need.
Battle shock.
Yeah.
Shot with a whirlwind. Go on. No, you're fine. Okay, right. Okay. Well, the whirlwind's doing something at least. Okay. So that's that lot done. Terminator's done. Oh, veterans. Almost forgot about the veterans. Is to shoot everything at the guys in front of them, I think. That sounds like fun. None of them are wounded yet, so let's start with the 2 heavy bolters. You'll hit them 4s and reroll 1s because they're veterans. That's their thing. So 4s rerolling 1s. That's a 3, that's just a miss. Rerolling the 1s. So they've all hit and heavy bolters have sustained hits. I've got an army wind anyway. That means they should double explode, right?
No.
Winning on 3s. So 4 AP1 from the heavy bolters. 2 damage. So they're fine. Okay, yeah. And then I've got due to a combi weapon. Let's shoot that. That will hit on 4s. And it explodes. Brilliant. And then anti-infantry 4+ devastating wounds. So a wound. A devastating wound. And then I've got the Chapman's pistol. Pew! Pew! No. So out of all of that, I've just wounded a guy.
Yep.
Brilliant. Isn't that fantastic? It's fine. I'll beat them to death in combat. I've got a very angry Chapman there.
Yep.
I think that's all my shooting done. So I think it's time for charges. Yes. Let's start off with these guys charging the guys in the middle. They're in it. That's easy enough. They're right there. Let's do that. Terminators into rubrics.
Yep.
Probably a 5 or something.
That's what happens.
7, I mean, they're in. So we'll chuck them in. And then it's a 9 for the Tetmarine. He's very angry. He's going in.
Good.
No, he's not.
Don't worry, I'll come to you.
I could CP that, but I've only got one CP, so I won't. So I'll move them in. Right, charging units moved in. Let's start in the middle here. You haven't got enough CP to interrupt. So let's start with the heavy bolter guys got the wounded guy in the face. Because they weren't able to kill him with the heavy bolters. So I'll try just hitting him with the heavy bolter instead. So I'm going to hit him freeze and reroll ones, because that's what Deathwatch veterans do. So they've missed, but that's sustained. And then we got on falls. So just the one free up save. It's just a space marine punching you. And then I've got the two guys with swords and boards, so let's do them. Freeze rerolling ones. And these are strength 5 power swords, so freeze. So 4 AP2. So it's actually, they haven't got a leader, have they? So yeah, so 4 5 ups, 1 damage. So that's him and another guy dead.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'll switch to the chaplain. Right, now onto the chaplain with his Thief of Secrets, so his better hitty stick. He's going to hit on 2s, and you can reroll 1s because he's with veterans. Doesn't need to. I've got a sustained hit. That's nice. He's strength 7 now, so freeze to wound. That was terrible. But it's 2 AP2, 3 damage, so 2 5 ups or death. So one of them chose death. I'm not going to kill the unit. This is not good. This is not good. I was hoping the chaplain would do more than that. But I do have the sergeant with his Xenophase blade, which is freeze rolling 1s. And then freeze to wound, but if I get any 6s, devastating wounds. No 6s. So just 3 at AP2. So 3 5 ups, 1 damage. So I can't kill the unit. So I've killed another guy, but there's a guy left. How annoying. Haven't killed the unit on objective yet. This is annoying, but okay, fine. Yeah. Anyway, I'll consolidate here, and then we'll go on to the Terminators. Right, moving on to the Terminators. I've just piled them in. I'm going to beat the crap out of some Rubric Marines. Start with the Terminator Captain with his Relic Blade. He's going to hit on 2s, and 6s will explode. Like that. He's going to win on freeze, so it's strength 6 or 5 or something. Either way, it's freeze. So that is 6 at AP2, 2 damage. So 6 5 ups, because they haven't got a leader there, have they?
Yep.
So that is 4 of them dead. Was there just 4 left, or was there 5 left?
There's 3 left.
There was just 3 left. Oh, they're dead then.
Shot them.
Oh yeah, I forgot I shot them. Okay, so at least I killed a unit off an objective. Would have been nice to kill 2 to max overwhelming force, but fine, I'll take 3 points, I guess. Can't consolidate them because they're already within range of the objective. Yeah. But you can hit me back with your sorcerer here.
I can, and I will.
Yes.
3 attacks.
And you're still getting lethal hits with psychic weapons, aren't you? Or is that just in shooting?
I think it's until the start of my next turn.
Because I'm assuming his staff's a psychic weapon. Yeah, I know it's until the start of your next turn. I'm just assuming it's for everything and not just shooting attacks.
Pretty sure it's for everything.
I think it is.
Yep.
What's his staff? AP1?
Yes.
Right, so 2 4 ups. And it's D3 damage, isn't it, or something?
Yes.
Never mind. Apparently, he hit someone's shield. Right, okay. So that's the end of my turn. I've got 3 for overwhelming force. I'm going to ditch investigate signals and get a CP. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, Thousand Suns turn 3, and you managed to get 5 points on the primary this turn. That one over there. I seem to be doing a good job of knocking you off of objectives this game so far.
Yeah, I haven't been great for the primaries.
No, secondaries you've been doing well though. And then thinking of secondaries, let's have a look at yours for this turn. They're not particularly great.
No.
Investigate signals, like me, you're not really in a position to do it and you don't really want to do it. And tempting target, surprise, surprise everyone, I picked that one.
Yeah.
So you're going to do sort of what I did in my turn and just try and kill things.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore them and try to just make the board look a little better for me next.
A bit less black and a bit more red.
Yeah.
So you're going, and you chose devastating wounds for your psychic attacks this time round because your plan is kill the Terminators with your Terminators.
Yeah.
We did the battle shot test and things. They passed. The guy who was here failed, and then you wanted to fall back, and he died.
Yeah.
So that happened.
Which is fine. I'm not too concerned. It would have been nice to have him there.
Yeah.
Because then if I killed all those guys...
Then you'd hold the objective.
Yeah.
But no, he's dead. Although you wouldn't know because he would have no OC anyway.
That's true.
So it does make a massive
But
difference.
on my next turn, I might...
Yeah, you'd have one extra guy to run around. Yeah.
And,
Anyway, you decided not to move them because they're over moment and there's Hellblasters right there. And
Yeah.
I've got free CP for Overwatch.
yeah, I just got...
So they stayed still. I was waiting for you to move them and you didn't. These guys moved a little bit so you can see things. Your Demon Prince moved so next turn or potentially this turn he could do a very, very long charge.
Yeah.
The Rubric Marines here pretty much stayed still, didn't they?
They did. They stayed still.
They can see what they want to shoot at, them or them. Terminator's obviously going this way because you want to kill the Terminators.
Pretty much.
We're going to have a Terminator off.
Yes.
And with the right amount of CP and devastating wounds, that could be pretty devastating and cause lots of wounds.
Now, my only issue is
Yes.
the first thing I have to do is double Doom Bolt.
Of course.
But the actual first thing I want to do is shoot with these guys. Because if I just double Doom Bolt and you just shoot them as you die...
Yeah, because they could shoot on death and then just kill that unit.
Not much I can do about
No. But either way, you want to kill Hellblasters. So what's the most efficient way you can do it?
that. Well, I have to do the Doom Bolts first. They
Yes.
back out at the start, so
Yeah.
I'm going to start with Doom Bolts.
So I'm assuming you're going to start with that one because then you can do the second one for... Not for... Or do you have enough Cabal points to do both now?
I need 14. I've lost 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've lost 1 from here, 1 from there, 1 from there, so I'm on 14.
Yeah, so you've got the exact amount to do 2 Doom Bolts.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm assuming you start with that one. Into the Hellblasters?
Yep.
I'm guessing?
Well, I think Demon Prince is going to do it, because I think he's in range, but
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
either one of them is doing a Doom Bolt into the Hellblasters. Okay.
Doom Bolts. You
Three.
take D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3. Okay.
Woo. It's 4.
4. So that's enough to kill 2 Hellblasters. Exactly. Okay. So I'll take those 2. Right. Do they shoot on death?
Double 1.
One of them does. Let's supercharge and shoot them.
Yep.
So, 3's rerolling because they're still my over moment target. No sustained or lethals though. But I'm winning on 2s. So 2, 4 plus involves,
We're good.
and you're fine. Okay.
Right. Other Doom Bolts.
Other Doom Bolt.
Please be 6. About as bad as it could go.
That,
2.
you just kill another guy.
Yep. Not great. Not great for me.
Well, at least they haven't killed anyone back. Does he shoot on death? He does. Shoot them again. And over moment. And that's lethal and sustained. And then 2's to wound. So 3 4 plus invulnerable saves this time.
Saved.
2 damage, 1's dead. So it's just the leader by himself now.
Hooray!
Which means you've got a quicker unit on the board, essentially.
I do.
Assuming he survives to your next movement phase.
Yep.
But, okay.
Alright.
So that's the Doom Bolt phase
Then I'm
done.
spend my 2 CP on supercharging the Terminators again.
So make them psychic and then give them
Psychic, Strength 5, and then they reroll
reroll all the hits and wounds. Very nice. And I'm assuming absolutely everything is going to those Terminators.
Yeah. But I'll do them in a minute.
Okay.
First of all, I've got other things to do down here.
Okay. Right,
This
so
guy
we'll
is
do that in a
going to
minute.
shoot before he gets killed.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's not very nice. What's he going to shoot at?
He's shooting... Well, depends how good his... Well, actually... He could do some pretty good damage against those Hellblasters. So he will, because who cares if this guy's alive?
What's the AP of his attack thing?
2.
2. Obviously, I'm in cover.
Ignores cover.
Okay. That makes my decision even easier. Armor of Contempt. Would you say P by 1?
Sure. D6 shots. It's 2.
Oh, well, it might save 8 Hellblaster.
We're on a 3, I think.
Oh.
Yep, 3s.
And you don't get your wound rerolls now because there's no rubrics in the unit.
Yep.
So it's just a wound, AP 2 down to 1. Oh, I think I've just wasted a CP there, but never mind. Well, he's got his other shooty gun attack as well, hasn't he? Has he got a gun as well?
He has a pistol.
Okay. Was the psychic attack a pistol or not? No. Oh, so you can't shoot that as well. Okay. Fine. Never mind.
Oh, well, never mind.
I mean, they've got armor contempt if you want to shoot something else at them at some point, I guess.
Yeah.
Which you may well want to do.
Yeah, there's a gun over there that's going to be shooting them in a minute.
Okay. Well, that's him. Where are we going?
Demon Prince. He's going to shoot these.
He's going to shoot those.
Yep.
Okay. Fine. With his warp bolter or whatever it's
Whatever
called.
it's called these days. Infernal Cannon.
Yes, that.
6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Of course, he's a demon prince. And then strength 4 or more than 4?
It's 5.
Okay, so 3's to wound. Just the 3.
3.
AP?
1. Got some cover.
Yeah, AP 1. Okay, so 3 ups. Damage?
2.
So you kill a guy. You don't want to kill. I don't think I'm going to need their swords anytime soon.
And then this unit is going to shoot as well. You start with...
Oh, the unit in the ruin?
Yeah, start with the sorcerer.
Okay.
It's kicking around back there. 4 shots.
Very nice.
3s.
Very nice. They've all hit.
Devastating wounds. It's a psychic weapon. So...
Oh, they wound rolls, were they?
Yeah, it's a torrent.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay, and then 2 at AP.
So those 2 at AP 2.
2 at AP 2. Okay, so I mean 4 ups. Just covering things. Damage.
D3 each. So I'm gonna have to roll these one at a time.
So there's 4 D3 essentially. Yep. Okay, so the first one
kills a dude.
Kills a guy.
Second one kills a dude.
Kills a guy.
Third one kills a guy. Fourth one doesn't kill him.
So I've got a veteran left from a wound, and then the chaplain. Right. Okay.
Soul Reaper Cannon.
Soul Reaper Cannon. Okay.
Oh,
so 4 hits.
I completely forgot I was re-rolling wound rolls.
Well, they were wounded anyway.
Yeah.
So 4 hits.
Yes.
And then winning on 3s, and you can re-roll.
Oh, I never select. Oh well, I should. No, doesn't matter. I forgot about the Terminator cat sorcerer select.
Oh, bigger thing to hit rolls of 1.
Oh well.
And you've hit every time anyway.
Right. No, I missed a couple.
You can roll the wounds if you want to. Winning on 3s.
No.
Just roll the 2? No. So 3 at AP 1, but cover.
Yep.
So,
He's
dead. Chaplain takes a wound.
Excellent.
Oh, my poor Chaplain.
And then there's
some bolt guns.
3 bolt guns.
3 6 shots. And well, you can roll the ones. You were going to pick that unit when it was obvious.
Didn't say I was doing it.
All right.
I need to roll my rolls.
You can roll the wound though. No. 3 AP 1, but cover.
Yep.
He's fine. Chaplain defies you with his big hitty stick of doom.
That's fine. And I shall remember this time, if the psychic weapon is a pistol, can't use it.
Yes. So that's that unit done.
That's
So it's just this, them, and then we'll finish with the
Go over there
Terminators.
and shoot some hell blasters.
They're going to shoot the Hellblasters.
Right, we've got. I'll do the psychic power first.
What's the range of the psychic power?
18 inches.
Right, yeah. So he's still in range with your Exalted Sorcerer on disc or whatever his name is.
Exactly. Right.
Shooting his, what's it called? Arcane
Fire.
whatever it is.
Mark.
That one.
D6 shots. It's 3.
Hit 3 times. Toughness 4, so 3s, I think, was it?
Yeah, that's
Devastating wound.
So AP 2.
Does it ignore cover?
Yes.
Okay, but armor contempt, so AP 1. So 4s on these. Damage?
D3 apiece.
So that's 3d3 then, because of the devastating wound as well. So 1 at a time. None of my guys are wounded.
Oh.
So a guy dead. Another guy dead.
Dead.
So that's okay. I'll knock 3 over because you're still shooting at the unit.
Wonderful.
And then you've got Soul Reaper cannons and bolt guns.
Yeah. Soul Reaper. Go.
Oh dear.
Happens.
You can reroll those. I was on an objective.
It's 1.
Yeah, that'll go through. This one's wounded. And you got 6 bolt gun shots?
Yep.
It's better shooting than the Soul Reaper cannon.
Yes.
Reading on 4s, rerolling. So, well, okay, it's devastating. So that's another one dead essentially. And then 3 saves, 3 ups because armor contempt and covering things. So they're fine. Okay, so that's that unit finished shooting me, yeah?
Yes.
So I've got 4 dead Hellblasters.
Yep.
Do they shoot them to death? One of them does.
What does he want to shoot?
Him.
Excellent.
He's open momented, so why not? So let's supercharge. And reroll. didn't help, but that is lethal and it sustains. And then I win on a 3, yep, or a 2 or something.
Times 4.
Yeah, so 2 invulnerable saves, 2 damage.
Save 1.
Takes 2 damage. Okay.
Goes down to 4.
Nice. Right, so yes, we're going to the Terminators now. You spent the same 2 CP you spent last time to make them psychic weapons and give them all the rerolls and things.
Reroll everything.
And obviously we've got devastating wounds now, so this is going to be painful. I've put armor content on the Terminators for free because of my captain. I don't think it's going to make a massive difference, but I'm trying to do all I can to keep them alive. So we're starting with half the bolt gun shots because it's many shots.
It is.
And you're able to reroll everything basically.
Go. Good thing too.
Just as well you got the rerolls, yeah. God, that wasn't great, was it? It's like a little mini for moment, isn't it, for a CP? It's really nice.
But it's only on psychic weapons, you have to spend another CP.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, but
better.
But everything's hit but 1, basically. And then they want strength 5, you said. So it's 4s to wound now, re-rolling. But obviously 6s are devastating. So the question is, do you fish for 6s?
4.
Knowing that I've got a 2-up save.
Devastating wounds. I might, to be honest.
I would. I definitely would.
Go.
There's a few more. Okay.
So.
And then how many saves have I got?
4.
So I've got 4 saves. Okay, so let's make the 4 saves. 4 2-up saves.
Yep.
Which are all fine.
And you take 7.
Okay, so that would
7
be
dinks.
right. So that'd be 1 shield dead probably, and 1 down to a wound because they got 4 wounds each. So I'll start doing it on them, and then you got all of that again for the bolters. Better hitting that time. Couldn't have got much worse to be fair. Oh, he still just dropped the 1.
Yeah, which is pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Take that.
And then 4s re-rolling again. I imagine fishing for 6s again. Yes.
Only 1 this time.
But the reroll.
Yeah.
The Oath of Zinch. That's what people should nickname it. There's a few more.
It's another 5.
Not that many wounds though.
No. 2 saves.
Just two saves, but 5 devastating wounds.
Yep.
Okay. So 2 ups. So 1 goes through, so that's him dead. And then so I've got 6 wounds basically. So there's 1 of them. 3, 4, 5, and then 6.
Yeah.
And then you've got your sword cannon shots.
Yeah.
But these aren't psychic, aren't devastating wounds. Are these re-rolling as well as sword cannons or not? Or is it just the psychic weapons that get the re-rolls?
Yeah, not psychic.
Okay, so just 12 standard shots, I guess. But they have devastating wounds anyway, don't they?
Yes.
So, yeah, okay.
So, freeze.
Freeze! But no re-rolls this time. And then on top is 5.
So 3s.
3s, we're looking for 6s.
Really. So
1 goes straight through, and then 5 2-ups. So armor contempt or cover or a mixture of the 2. So I'll just take a more wound.
Yeah.
Which I think puts him down to 1. Yes, and then you've got your 2 Hellfire missiles, and you got your sorcerers as well.
A sorcerer. Unfortunately, 1 because the other guy's got a pistol.
Yeah, why are there psychic ranged attacks pistols? That's a bit weird, isn't it?
It's annoying.
Yeah. I suppose it means you can shoot into combat, I guess.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's a pistol as well. Yeah. Anti-infantry 4, devastating wounds, pistol, psychic.
Weird. Okay. Alright. So where do you want to go? Your other psychic or the missiles?
I'm going to do the sorcerer first because
Yeah, go on a wound. You don't want to make waste of a missile on that, do you, really?
3 shots.
Yeah.
Rerolling everything.
Because psychic attack, yeah, of course. And then strength is?
4, but it's anti-infantry 4 plus and devastating. No, it isn't. I keep reading the wrong thing. That's a combi weapon. It is devastating wounds, but will be anyway. Strength 4, so 5.
Okay, so 5s, but re-rolling, right?
Re-rolling fishing for 6, which I get.
So that's
2 damage.
two damage, but they're not mortal wounds anymore. They're just unsavable shots. So you've killed him, and then you've got your 4 missile shots.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Which don't get rerolls, don't need them.
On toughness 5.
Strength 10.
So 2's to wound.
Yeah.
So 4, but these are AP.
2.
But cover plus armor contempt. So 2 up saves. What's damage?
3.
CP reroll. I'm fine.
Yeah. That's alright. More or less what I was expecting.
So I've
But
got
that's most of the Terminators.
a guy and the
And
captain.
you're not on the objective.
No, but I wanted to get as far
Which is
away as
nice.
possible in case you wanted to charge me. Because
Yeah.
if you charge me, then you're on the objective, you see.
Okay.
Because with this mission, you can only get 10 primary maximum anyway each turn.
Yeah.
And I've already got that. So there's no benefit for me staying on the objective.
Yeah. Alright.
Is that that looks like it's your shooting done.
Yep.
So
Some charges.
charges?
Him there.
Right, so it's a 9.
Did you get?
He's made it. Very nice.
Would you like to overwatch him?
No.
Alright.
No.
These
no.
guys. There.
Don't know what it is, but let's see what you get. 6?
Down to 6. No. It's an 8.
No. Yeah, and you've got
At
CP
least.
left, have you?
Mm.
So I'm glad I kept the ones that were killed the ones that were nearest you.
Mhm.
But you have gone in here.
Yep. And I'm going to try. I don't think the Doom Prince is even
Is
range.
you within 12 to declare a
I
charge?
don't think so.
Because
He used to be, but no.
No, the guys that were you killed.
No.
No. Okay, so just here. Okay.
I just want to ballsy over the edge. No, not in range. Okay.
Okay.
It's just me beating up a dude for fun.
Yeah. What's the AP of his sword thing?
Well, he has possibly a curved bash as well. He has options, basically.
Oh. Right, so we're starting here. You're using his force weapon thing,
Yeah.
which is what, strength
It's got
5
force
AP
staff.
1, whatever it is.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a CP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm content.
Fair enough.
But you essentially it's devastating wounds or 2-up saves.
Yeah.
But let's see if you can get an angry tech marine.
So 2s. Not like that.
Not a good start.
Strength 5, so 3s.
3s, but 6s are devastating.
He's dead. Just do 3 damage apiece, he's dead.
Take that, armor of contempt. Just bonk him on the head. Oh,
Zinch.
I'm annoyed because
Zinch has blessed me.
he has many attacks. He's very angry. He could have killed you, but
Yeah.
you killed him first.
Too bad.
Okay, fair enough. All right, cool. I mean, you can sort it onto the objective if you want, I guess. What's his OC though?
1.
Oh, so I mean, I've only got 1 there, but obviously it's sticky objective, so it's mine until you nick it, and you haven't nicked it.
Yep.
But okay, you're being a nuisance.
I am.
You've killed my very angry tech marine. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. You scored no secondary points whatsoever, but you weren't trying to. But you have killed many Hellblasters, a tech marine,
Yeah, I've
all my veterans, and a good chunk of Terminators.
Yeah, I've neutered most of your army. So
Yeah, what we've done is we've killed each other a lot. I'm not really bothered about secondaries for a turn.
Yeah.
But saying that, we'll go into Deathwatch turn 3 now. Right, so it's Deathwatch turn, what, we're on 3? Turn 3. Yes, so I've got 10 more primary points because I've got at least 2 objectives.
Yep.
I've actually got 3, which is quite nice. So I've now got 34 points to the Thousand Suns 21 or something. And then the secondaries this turn I've got engage in all fronts. That's not bad. I'm in 3 of them already. And deploy teleport hammer. That's handy. For the moment I've selected this guy, so I just want him dead. And of course the Eradicator's going to be all effort against the Demon Prince anyway. There's not really much I can kill this turn other than him and the Demon Prince anyway. Can't really do much damage to them. Even if I kill a few of them, it's not going to make a massive difference. So I think it's a case of me just trying to rack up as many points as possible now and playing the points. I think the battle's pretty much over now. It's it comes down to the cards and the objectives.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, he's over the moment. I've picked lethal hits army wide as well at the moment, just to help things a little bit. But other than that, nothing has actually moved because I'm aware of Overwatch with auto hitting dudes on discs and units with like a couple of models or just a few wounds left. I don't really want them dying, especially when I want them getting me points.
You do kind of get devastating wounds.
Yes, yeah. So let's not risk getting overwatched. Now, in terms of deploy teleport hammer, I've got options. I could do it with him in the shooting phase or the Terminators. I'll see how things go. If I do it in the middle, 3 points. If I do it with the Terminators, 5 points. So that's a thing. But I've already got engaged for 3/4, so that's fine. I think there was a potential advance over there to get all 4/4. Can't be bothered because if as soon as you run over there, he'll be able to watch them die anyway. So I won't do that. And he doesn't get +1 a wound anymore because he's not in a unit. If he did, I could have moved, hope he survived the Overwatch, and then charge the Demon Prince and smack him on the head. But without +1 a wound, I don't think he'd do it. So very simple phase for me. I'm just going to start the shooting phase with Eradicator shooting a Demon Prince. They're all in range. So let's shoot the Demon Prince with some Eradicators. They're going to hit on 4s though, because he's stealthy.
Yep.
But rerolling everything and lethal hits. So let's reroll everything. Stealthing is really annoying. So now I've only hit you once instead of all 3 times. But I'll wound you on a... Not that, but I can reroll. Not that either, because your toughness 10, right?
Yep.
Right. They're doing really well today. Normally they do quite well, but not today apparently. Right, let's put the Hellblaster unit and the Lieutenant effing into this guy. And I may as well supercharge, because then if they die, they can then shoot something else. So, start with the Plasmas, overcooking into this guy. Hitting on 3s, rerolling because of Oath. 6s will be lethal. No 6s. But I'm winning on 2s anyway. And reroll. Now I get the 6s. Brilliant. 3 invulnerable saves. 2 damage each.
4 ups.
And he's dead.
Or is he?
I don't know, is he?
We'll spend a CP for Ensorcel, destined by fate to make one of those damage 0.
Okay, so he takes 2 damage then.
Yep.
Does
he have to shoot
where?
more,
There's the 2. There we
more
go.
things into him?
That's right, I've got the heavy bolt pistol from the Lieutenant as well.
Yep.
Which he does hit on 2s. And that does wound, but it's AP 1. Ah! It's only 1 damage. And hazardous checks.
Yep.
They don't die. Damn it! Okay. Okay. Because if they died, then they could have then shot you again. Okay. Fine. I mean, I could charge. I've got things I can charge and hit him with.
Yeah.
Now.
I have another CP.
You do for Overwatch. Yeah, but I've got 2 units I can charge you with. I could bait you with charging the Eradicators first, you see.
Yeah.
Which
Still do Overwatch,
oh, yeah. The Rhino's not in range of anything. I don't really care.
No.
He's not in range of anything. Now, do I shoot the Terminators? If I did some damage to him but didn't kill him, I'd then probably shoot a Cyclone Missile launcher at him. I don't think a Cyclone Missile launcher is going to kill him now. So they're going to deploy a teleport in range point zone for 5 points. And he's going to stand there and he just shoot a bolt pistol at your Demon Prince.
Okay.
I'm getting lethal hits at the moment. Here we go.
Ooh.
No, he hasn't got a lethal hit, but he has hit you. He has wounded you, though. Oh. That was a lethal save.
Just goes through.
Yeah. Right. Whirlwind. I will charge and kill him in a minute, so I don't need to shoot the Whirlwind that. Not going to kill them. Not going to kill him. It's a matter of which unit do I shoot here, really. They're all going to get cover. They're all going to. It's not going to make much difference, but they're on an objective. Let's shell the unit that's in here.
Okay.
All right. So D6 +3, but +X1 because of blast.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god! Hitting on 4s because indirect. But I've got a lethal hit, and then all in on a 2. So it's round for 8. Brilliant. AP2 but cover. So 1 4 up, 2 damage. Yay! Killed a rubric with a whirlwind. Battle shot test.
It's good.
They're fine. Okay. Well, the whirlwind's like killing a guy a turn. But it has the potential to do so much more. If I rolled anything but a 1 for its number of shots. Yeah. But okay. That's my shooting phase done. I'm going to charge the Eradicators into your bike.
I shall Overwatch.
Okay. I thought you might.
Because I have no reason not to.
Well, yeah, not really, no.
Well, I actually kind of do have a reason not to.
Want to keep the CP?
Yeah. Keep CP for super.
Super killing the Terminators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not Overwatching. Actually.
Not going to Overwatch?
Nah, because I'm probably not going to do too much against them. I'm just going to accept it.
So the Eradicators make the charge.
If you failed the charge, I definitely would have Overwatched the other guy.
So they're going 10. I'll now charge the Hellblasters and Lieutenant as well. They're going 7, so they're definitely all in.
Yep, he should die.
So let's kill him. Right, I've charged in. I'm starting with the Lieutenant and his Hellblasters. Lieutenant with his sword. just to make short work of this. So he's hitting on 2s. They're lethal, and I've got it for a moment. So I think everything's hit.
Yep.
So 5, so freeze.
Yep.
And re-rolling for the moment. So that is 5. 4 plus saves, I'm guessing.
Ooh.
2 damage each. So he's just about killed him.
Yeah. No.
I've got the rest of them punching you afterwards as well with lethal hits.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so that's him dead. Fine.
I need to do some counting.
And I've obviously deployed teleport and engaged on all fronts. So I will be getting 8 points.
3,
And then we'll be back for Thousand Suns turn 4.
6.
Right, so Thousand Suns turn 4. You picked up 5 on the primary for having that objective.
Yeah.
I haven't scored many primary this game.
No.
Because I've been annoying you over there.
Yep. Hopefully that'll change in the last couple turns.
Yeah, so at the moment, including your primary, it's 42 points for Deathwatch, 26 for the Thousand Suns, but your secondaries are doable this turn.
Yeah.
Deploy teleport hammer, storm hostile objective.
Yep.
And
Hopefully.
we decided its mission, kill the chaplain and run in the middle, basically.
Do the middle.
Sort out the middle, and then kill other things as well.
Yep.
And then you've chosen Devastating Wounds again for psychic weapons, because you want the Terminators dead. Because without that,
You want them mega dead.
you want them mega dead, and then
And
it
hopefully
helps
I
against them as well.
Yeah, might help kill these people over here.
I'm not going to have much left for my turn 4,
Yeah.
but you have got lots of points to catch up on,
That is the issue.
and sticky objectives is still a thing.
It is.
So yeah, it's
So,
going to be
still that
interesting.
one. I don't think I'm ever going to get over here.
No, I might start driving
Right.
that rhino around to be annoying.
Yeah. If I kill off this stuff, I might be able to come over here and nick that on the last turn
Yeah, maybe.
with an advance and a walk chart and a walk time. I might manage.
Yeah, or a move,
yeah, that's-
or a move in a charge
That's
or
the other thing I
something.
did. I spent 5 cabal points in the movement phase. It might have to be in the shooting phase. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Start the shooting phase. Yeah, I moved these guys an additional 5 inches. They're not allowed to charge this turn.
Yeah, just so they can get in range of my guys down here, basically.
Yep.
So they've done a double
No,
move.
it's actually just a normal move,
Yeah,
which is very significant.
yeah.
Because that means, a lone Cyclone guy on disc.
Yeah, you could move like 20 inches or whatever it is.
24 inches
Yeah.
plus the bounce.
Yeah, if you advance in the movement phase and then make a normal move afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, so they've double moved over there. They will
Yeah.
come in the middle to do deploy teleport and then kill the chaplain.
So-
That'll get you your 8 points.
Yep. I worked it out, so that turn I have 12 cabal points now.
Yep.
4 over there from the extra thing, 3 from that unit, 3 from back there, 2 from in.
So you've got enough left for a Doom Bolt, I think you
Yes.
said. So
And he's going to Doombolt that.
right.
This man, him.
Okay. And of course, it's not a shooting attack, so we can still do that and deploy teleport.
Yeah.
which is
Doombolt.
nice.
5. It's a D3 plus 3 still, I'm pretty sure.
And this is on the Hellblasters?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
4.
So 4, so that kills the 2 remaining Hellblasters, essentially. But do they shoot on death? Yes, they do.
That's fine.
What
Not too concerned.
one was here and one was there, wasn't it?
Yep.
So he won't be able to shoot them. So basically, I've got one shooting that way and one shooting that way. So I'll do the one shooting these guys over here. He missed both times. Brilliant. The one shooting the Demon Prince. Hits once. And wounds.
Don't save.
And 2 damage.
Ow. I'm on 8.
Yeah, but you've killed the Hellblasters now. So that's annoying. And then you've got your actual shooting now.
Yes.
So, start over here?
Yeah.
Because you were lining up things into the Eradicators, weren't you?
Yes.
Or something.
Let me start over there. Pretty sure. Stop range. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was just. Did we mention just devastating wounds?
Devastating wounds, yeah, yeah.
So, first of all, I'm going to do the flamer, and I think I might just put this into that and pretend.
The Lieutenant?
Mm,
But what if you get Assassinate next turn?
yeah. Then you're all dead, and I just gain what, like 3?
Well, if you kill all my characters this turn, you'll still get some more points for Assassinate if you get it later in the game. Yeah. So it's not going to make a massive difference.
Yeah.
But kill the Eradicators or kill the Lieutenant? Take your pick.
I'm going to just make him dead, I guess.
Make the lieutenant
Although
dead.
actually, no, the eradicators are annoying. But
Yeah.
I probably won't kill all of them.
Don't know.
Who's actually on range of the eradicators? It's everyone. But they're tougher.
They are toughness 6. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
Lieutenant.
Go for the lieutenant. So this is all of them into the lieutenant, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
go for it.
psychic power, flame, and the jigger. 4.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 6? Question mark.
It's winning on 3, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
more than
probably.
strength 4.
Winning on strength 6. Winning on 3s. Re-rolling. Don't need it.
And devastating wound.
So D3 for that, I believe. Yep.
So 3 AP.
2.
Does it ignore cover?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean he's very dead.
3d3 damage.
Yeah, I mean he's
So you could live.
unless you roll 3 1s.
No.
Yeah, he's dead. Kill the lieutenant. He doesn't shoot on death. He's not a hellblaster. He just fell over and died. So they all kill the hellblaster. Right.
Yeah.
Deploying a teleport hammer, I'm guessing, with a demon prince.
Yes. So he's not going to shoot. So that unit is going to shoot Chaplain.
Shoot the Chapman.
So
okay.
their arcane fire. Only one.
Oh. Toughness 4.
Wounds.
AP.
2.
Damage.
D3.
I
I do have the rest of the unit.
Yeah, but it's whether
And they
it's
reroll
whether the
wounds.
rest. Yeah, but it's whether they can still do it. Isn't it? Oh, you're rerolling wounds, aren't you?
Yeah, there's a salt rip cannon.
What else am I going to spend my CP on though?
Don't
I might as well spend a CP and reroll that. Hey, I'm fine. Right, what else you got?
Well, it's your normal.
4 pinfall, Chapman.
Ah,
Yeah. It's got a Rosarius or whatever it's called.
Okay. Soul Reaper.
Yes.
Missed some things.
Yes, but winning on 3s and 6s are devastating. You can reroll those.
But
So, 1 save. He's fine. Bolt guns.
yep. There's 2 left. And lane 12?
They always get 2 shots anyway.
No, yeah, but bolt pistol.
Oh, from the sorcerer, because
Yep.
then he could do a psychic attack, which is a pistol as well, wouldn't he?
Oh wait, it's pistol.
Yeah, he can shoot his pistol.
Can
Yeah.
I thought you had to choose. Was
I
that just
think
last
that's
edition?
for a model. So each model can either
Oh,
shoot
right.
its pistols or its other weapons.
Oh, then he can shoot his psychic power.
Yeah.
That's fine then.
Yeah. So you got, what, 5 bolt shots, essentially, then?
Yeah.
2 bolt guns and a bolt pistol. Oh.
It's fine. Wounds.
A wound. He's fine.
Yep.
Right, and then you got your warp smite thingamajiggy. I thought it was a bit weird with the psychic. Why on earth make a psychic range attack pistol? It's weird.
It's just you can shoot it in combat.
Yeah, I guess. It was 2 attacks, wasn't it, or something?
Yep. 3s.
It was A3.
4s.
No.
Rerolling.
Oh, you reroll, yeah. No. Oh, okay. So he survived the shooting attacks.
He did.
Interesting.
Incredible. Might charge him something.
Yes. Well, not Demon Prince. He's put a teleport hammer down,
They
but
can have a
potentially the unit. And then you're going to do your CP thing
Yeah.
on the Terminators. Shoot my
Super
Terminators.
Mega dead. Let's go. Same thing as last time, right?
Yeah. So what was it 18 times 2 or something?
Yeah.
All right. Firstly, I'll pop Armor of Contempt on them for free because I can. But you've got devastating wounds anyway. You're rolling everything because of your thing. For your super combo strats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you're looking for 4s, but 6s are devastating.
Yep.
And you're probably going to fish for 6s because
yeah.
always it's 2 up saves. So
That's
a
all
good-
6s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm.
How many is that already?
8.
8.
8.
Okay. Well, I've got 9 wounds there. Keep going. Yeah, they're dead. Right.
Wonderful.
Right. Right, so yes, it was devastating. The Terminators died.
Mm-hmm.
We just did the charge roll for them into the Chapman off camera quickly. You didn't make it. So the Chapman survives, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But you have deployed a teleport hammer.
Yes.
And you have stormed a hostile jet because I'm assuming your Demon Prince has an OC of more than 1.
Yep.
This is when
Demon
we find out he's OC 1. You wait.
3.
Okay, right, so you have stormed the hostile objective. Okay,
Hooray.
great. Now, question is, do I spend a CP and put a unit in the teleportarium? The answer is yes. Just in case depends what cards I get. So I'm going to pick a unit up, and we'll be back for Deathwatch. Turn 4. Okay, Deathwatch turn 4. 2 primary objectives. This one over here, that one over there.
We forgot Overwatch.
Oh, you want to Overwatch with what?
Yeah, Overwatch him there.
Oh, okay. Right, let's do that in a second then. But yeah, so primary objectives, 10 points there. I think I mentioned it on camera. I picked up my chaplain for a CP, and then I drew behind enemy lines and assassinate. So my chaplain's come straight back down again. Over here for behind enemy lines.
Yep.
And then I'm going army-wide precision hits because I've got assassinate, and I've over-momented them. I want to kill that character and probably the entire unit. But I'll move my eradicators around so they could see them, and you're going to Overwatch with your because he's got a torrent thing, isn't he, or something? So off you go.
Roll high.
So 6 automatic hits, very nice. Strength is
6.
Very nice.
So what?
4s, yeah. 2 devastating wounds.
And I can reroll because objective.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 2 devastating wounds.
D3
plus,
piece.
Oh, D3 piece. Okay, and then 2 saves. Right, let's do the 2 saves. AP?
2.
AP 2.
I think so. Check. Yeah, AP 2.
Okay, so they've gone through as well. Are any of these things hazardous, or are they just always just good? Oh, that's good. So 4d3 then, one at a time.
2.
So guy left on a wound. The next one will then kill him like that, and then you got 2 more. Which kills another one, and then
please.
I've got a guy left on a wound.
That's fine. Soul Reaper cannon.
Yes.
Let's just get one through, man. 6s. It's 1.
Got a hit.
That's all we need, baby.
Reroll.
6s.
Got guns and things.
3.
Yeah, 6 shots. Got a hit.
Another one. It's like a 5.
Yeah.
No.
So I've got a guy left on a wound. Oh, you got your sorcerer's thingy.
6s.
2 attacks. Ooh.
And D3 4 plus. Devastating wounds.
Oh, you killed him. Nice.
From that last one, but
Very good overwatching.
Yep.
Okay, so my whirlwind's got his work cut out for him, but it's fine. He's bound to do something at some point. And to be honest, all game the eradicators have done nothing except for being annoying anyway. So whirlwind, let's shoot into them. D6 plus 3. Plus, no, he's still not woken up, is he? Plus next one for blast. But it's fine. I'm hitting on 3s over moment, and any 6s to hit can be precision. So I might just fish for 6s. Try and get assassinate. I mean, seeing as I'm rerolling most of the hits anyway, I might as well reroll all of them and try and get some 6s to hit you. It's okay, so I've got no precision hits and 3 hits. Fantastic. Winning on 2s. Oh, now I'll get the 6s. For AP2, but you're in cover, so 4 ups. 2 damage each, though. That is 3 of them dead.
It is.
So that's the thing. And battle shot test as well.
Oh.
Which they probably failed.
So, I imagine, unless sorcerers are amazing.
Well, I mean, their Overwatch is pretty amazing. But that is 3 of them dead. So interesting.
Those 3, I guess.
Very interesting. My Rhino advanced and hid, basically, because sticky objectives. I'm going to charge you with a whirlwind now.
Okay.
Just to get in your way, basically. Move block. Boop. If I'm lucky, I'll kill one. Hitting on 4s, I guess. Rerolling for a moment. And wounding on 3s. Over moment. Nope. 1 for it save.
Nope.
I wounded one.
Who did?
The whirlwind's kind of woke up. If only I rolled more than a 1 for its number of shots every turn, it might have actually been able to do something.
Go back. 3 hits, I think. Rurik's. Yep, force weapon.
And then toughness 10.
So, not that.
And not an objective.
Yeah,
so.
and it's not shooting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you got a guy punching me.
Yep. 2 punches.
And then 6s.
Nope.
Nope. Then you got your sorcerer.
Ease. Now I have to make a choice, don't I? Well, I'm going to use the force weapon, obviously. Why wouldn't I?
So 1.
It's strength 6, so yeah.
Yeah, AP. fine.
Yep. That's just
Okay, well, I've killed a few guys there. That was useful. Okay, so that is the end of my turn then.
Which is not
3 points swap enemy lines. Do I just ditch Assassinate now? No, the whirlwind's in combat. Yeah, I'll ditch that and get a CP. Cool. So I'll get 3 more points, and we'll go in Thousand Suns turn 5. Right, Thousand Suns turn 5. It's a very quick turn, so we sort of just whizzed through it and summed it up.
Yep.
You had 10 prime at the start of your turn because we had at least 2 objectives. So you get a maximum of 10 primaries. And then your secondaries were Defend, Stronghold, and Cleanse. So you cleanse these 2 objectives here. You warp timed over there with the Demon Prince.
I did.
And obviously you're going to defend your Stronghold. I've got no way of getting there. And then we fought, you shot some things at the Whirlwind. I managed to run a guy over, but you did kill the Whirlwind. It didn't blow up. That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
So you get 8 points on the secondaries, which puts you to 52 to my 55 as we're going to Deathwatch turn 5. And bearing in mind we've got sticky objectives.
Yeah.
And we score extra primaries at the end of the game, so it's going to be very close. Right, and then Deathwatch turn 5. Again, it's the quickest turn I've ever done because all I had left was a Rhino and a Chaplain. And obviously I scored primary at the end of my turn, and then after my turn we then both score the priority targets. So I got Cleanse and Extend Battle Lines. My Rhino drove back onto that objective, cleansed it, 3 points. Extend Battle Lines, that's sticky. I've got that one. That's 5 points. That's an 8 easy secondary points. I don't think you can get 8 points for any easier than that. But I won't mention Catch Enemy Outpost for 8 points earlier. And then at the end of the game, I will then get 10 more primaries for these, and you would get 15 primaries for those at the end of the game. Yep. So I've finished on maxing my primary at 50 and 33 for secondary. So I've only dropped 7 points, which is pretty good considering all I've got left on the board is a Rhino and a Chaplain.
Yeah.
And then the Thousand Suns, 35 on the primary, but that's mainly because I've denied the crap out of your primary early on. And then 32 on the secondary, which again isn't too bad. You only dropped 8 on the secondaries, but it's the primary that's hurt you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
My teleporting shenanigans really, and then making that charge, and yeah, that was unfortunate. But a very close game, so it ended being 93 to 77, including painting and things. So yeah, very, very high scoring game, very close. Thanks for the game, Neil. Thousand Suns mortal wound damage from double doom bolts at the start was absolutely brutal.
Oh yes, double doom bolts, very good.
Next time I face Thousand Suns, those Redemptors are hiding. But yeah, you killed my firepower very quickly, but luckily I just had the mobility, I guess, just to keep scoring points. But yeah, those Scarabs those 2 CP on those Terminators are absolutely brutal, especially mixed with devastating wounds.
Yeah, they
rip through those Terminators like a hot knife through butter. But yeah, it's good to see the Thousand Suns again. It's a win for the Deathwatch. Yay! Next time I play them, I probably won't be able to reroll wounds on my open moment. Yes. But yeah, so thanks for the game, and thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.